Everybody, if you're with me, let me know that you can hear me. Purple Sunday. Dig, if you will, the picture of you and I engaged in a kiss. How everybody doing out there? Hold on a minute. Let me make sure you guys can hear me and we clear out here. I can't see you guys. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. How everybody doing this morning? It's your boy Boogotti NYC. And like I always tell you, y'all could have went anyway. But the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me on Purple Sunday, I appreciate you. Let's go. Let's go. Can you hear me? Ah, Come on in. We got to get those prayers in the air. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I said, dig, if you will, the picture. That's right, you guys, of you and I engaged in a kiss. It's Purple Sunday, you guys, but you know what we got to do. We got to get those prayers in the air for everybody that's here. Want to show nothing but love and respect. I also want to show nothing but health, consideration for family, every single person that's here. And we cannot forget about our animals. There we go. Still happy. Want to show some love to Miss Keisha, 420 John Patrick, Beyond Ether, Mark Dorfman, Miss Wanza, Sam Champion with the 5 on it. Thank you so early for showing the love. Rebecca Longian, Bueno chiming in from Grand Rapids, Michigan. We also got G95 in the building with Teddy Marcel. Can't forget about also Batty Lynn Audio 2. The two's the audio. I can't do it out you, so let's keep it going. Also want to show nothing but love to liberty and justice. Teddy Marcel, Casey Ramos. Can't forget about Mark Dorfman. Can't forget about Jordan. Can't forget about Jeffrey Spilker, Winter Rising, Angels Among Us, Miss Swanza, okay, Mark Dorfman. Also got to make sure that we get Luigi in there. Sam Champion, I see you in the building already. I think you're here. And also myself. Amen. Good health, good love, and family. That's right, you guys. I think it's time to go. It's almost time to get it. Hope everybody else. Oh, wait a minute. Audrey, Judith, 420 John Patrick. Also, amen. Now we can get it going. Who else is in it? Y'all ready to go? Because it's time. We made it to Purple Sunday, you guys. Y'all ready? And we got a good show. We got to get through this because we got a long one too. So let's go. Are you ready? Because I keep on saying let's go. And they're ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're the one that's slow. There we go. I'm ready to go. And they're ready to go. I said it's time to start the show. I hope you're ready, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Whoa. And we wind it up. Wind it up. Wind it up. Because it's 6 o'clock somewhere. And it's Purple Sunday here. Come on, let's start the show. I'm ready to go, go, come on. It's time to start the show. Would you come on? All right, one more time. All right. Now, let's start the show. Olay. That's right, you guys. Let's get it on the freestyle today. Forgot to tell you guys, it's Purple Sunday. It's called a cheat day. Let's go. Open up those pores. We gotta open up those pores. We gotta open up those. It's Purple Sunday. That's right, the 23rd, y'all, 2026. I'm your host, Boogotti NYC, and this here's our bottom line. Where we be talking about this and that and chat and this and this and that. Where we be talking about this and that and that and this and this and that always gets me lit. That's right, you guys. I'm just so happy to be here another day with you. Made it through the intro because that intro is no joke. It used to let the mic smoke. Nah, I'm just jiving with you guys. I am really happy to be here this morning for another day, saying my prayers to the Lord. Another day to be so thankful to be above ground. And like I always tell you guys, the first thing that we must consider is thank you for being here first, because if there wasn't a possibility of making it another day, we couldn't even complain about the problems that we have, Lord. So yes, I want to make sure that we put that on top and make sure we get the extra prayers in for Brillo. Can't forget about Scooter Ginger, Carl Tanner. Can't forget about Audrey, Mr. Muff, also Rebecca Long, Yang Bueno, VG, and everybody else that's here. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because you know what today is. It's Purple Sunday. I got a fantastic lineup for you, and I'm ready to get into it. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Woo! That means I got 5 on it. I'm going to stack 5 videos at a time. All I'm going to ask you guys to do is stay on topic, stay on point, and let me know where you're chiming in from. I always love to see the flags. It reminds me of places that we need to go or we possibly been, or places that we should check out and see what's going on. I love to get information from everywhere. And yes, I found some good information coming in today, not from too far away, but Jamaica. Very interesting information. Not only that, but we need to just go ahead and do what, you guys, without wasting any more time. Let's get into these titles. Let's do what we got to do right here, because we got your boy outside of Satrielli's over here, got the baseball bat talking about, okay, what's going on over here? We got Trump. How did the Secret Service take down an armed man at the White House? You guys, second time in 30 days, man on the premises of the White House with pow pow. Also, we got another situation with breaking information where Ivanka, what's her name? Ivana, I'm so sorry if I got the name wrong. Trump's daughter. Yes, someone was plotting to pow pow her as well. We got a lot to talk about today, so let's keep on moving forward. What else do we have here? We've got why is Tulsi Gabbard resigning from her position with the administration. Tulsi Gabbard, yes, did a good job for the time that she was in the administration. But yes, due to situations that we're going to break here and go a little deeper in, she is now resigning. Let's see who takes her place. Let's keep on moving forward, because last but not least, Trump says to Iran, if any tolls get paid for the Strait of Hormuz, it goes to the United States of America, was our original title. But due to the fact that this new breaking information came in, 2 new breaking incidents, 2 different states within 6 hours, had to change it. And this is what we got, you guys. We got breaking information, we got trending topics, current events, and much, much more. It's Purple Sunday, you guys. So you know what you got to do. Get your water, your tea, and your 55 coffee house from Lisa Roy. And let's get busy, you guys. I got to get this audio straight for you one more time. It's time to get this going right now. We got a situation that's coming right in from the White House, as there was a lockdown yesterday. I'm going to let them say it because it graduated to much, much more.
Well, and we are also now joining us now by phone is Chief Congressional Correspondent Chad Pergram. He had been following this breaking news story. He has all the details on what happened. We're so grateful, Chad, we have you by phone. Can you break this down for us?
Well, Tommy, this is what always happens when we have something like this. I always start to check in on the security situation at the White House, but this is what happened around 6 o'clock this evening. I'm told that a gunman came up near the White House on the west side, what is described to me as Gate 17. This is kind of near 14th Street on the west side of the White House, and came up and brandished some sort of a pistol. We don't know what type of pistol it was, but he then fired toward the White House 3 times. And the United States Secret Service, they returned fire. We don't know how many shots that they got off. And
more than 20.
They apparently took the gunman down. Now, sometime in this gunfire exchange, a civilian on the street was struck by this gunfire, and we do not know the condition of that person right now. But the important thing to know is that the gunman who came up with the pistol and was taken down by the Secret Service, and we don't know his condition right now, but he never got inside the perimeter of the White House.
So I'm wondering, and I'm thinking now, I think the president was in New York during this situation, because if not, he would have definitely been moved to a safe room. But whoever was there probably was.
This is according to a senior administration official with direct knowledge of what went down at the White House this afternoon. This was right around 6 o'clock Eastern time.
So Chad, so if I'm hearing what you say correctly, this was somebody who was just firing in the direction of the White House?
It was something that the Secret Service obviously perceived as a threat. Obviously, we're told that gunfire apparently was directed toward the White House. If you get toward the west side of the White House, and we're trying to figure out precisely where this was.
Second time this month, if you guys remember.
You have the old executive office building, now called the Eisenhower Executive Office Building, which is kind of a big complex if you're working from west to east toward the White House. So we know that he was firing in the direction of the White House, and this is the preliminary report from someone who's very senior and would have direct knowledge of this information. Again, a lot of people in town. There was one source that questioned me earlier, even before we had this information. There's a lot of motorcyclists in town for the Memorial Day events. They always come for this time, and people thought it might have been, motorcycles backfiring or something like that. There's quite a cacophony of that. But this is clearly someone who came up and was firing at the direction of the White House. And the president, of course, is at the White House today.
Oh,
Hey,
so he was there.
Kevin here.
So he was there.
And if I could just get you to break down again, based on what you've heard, this person was taken down. Does that mean they had been neutralized, or do you think they were they sort of made physical contact with this person? I'm just trying to get some clarity there.
I was told that they were shot because the Secret Service returned fire against this individual.
Gotcha. And have you heard from any cabinet secretaries or any other high-level officials about what's happening?
Yeah, this is all we've got right now. It's Memorial Day weekend. People are spread to the four winds, and the reason I, always jump in on this is that, I used to cover local government, and the best stories about the county sheriff's department would come out through the county commissioners and vice versa. So when you cover Congress and something's happening in the administration, a lot of times you check in there. But I was also checking to make sure there wasn't some sort of a threat at the Capitol as well, and this led me down this road here. Now,
All right, you guys, let's keep on moving forward. Let's double tap that screen, get these likes up to let more people know that we're over here, and to get this breaking information out. Yeah, we got more. Sadly, we have more. We got another situation where a civilian lost their life in New York at the Shipyard explosion. 30+ people have been injured. This is a really bad one right here, you guys. And we've got the mayor, Mom Dami, Easy Super Cat, but right about now it's nothing funny. First of all, let's go ahead and pray and thank for the security of the White House, that no one was able to no one got hurt, and they took down this person. And we do want to pray for the one innocent civilian who was walking by and got struck. Want to make sure that we keep up on the information on that civilian. We want to pray for you, and we want to hope that your family's by your side and it's nothing major. Let's hope it's not even a graze and you get out of there and you're fine. Want to pray for everybody in this situation as well. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because now we got a situation in New York. Let's go.
A press conference began, and it looked like New York City Mayor Zohar Mamdani is attending this press conference. Let's listen to officials giving us an update on Staten Island. Ready?
Good evening, everyone. I want to first recognize FDNY leadership, Fire Commissioner Lillian Bonsignor, Chief of Department John Esposito, EMS Deputy Chief Ian Swords, and FDNY Chief Medical Officer David Prezant. I also want to thank Staten Island Borough President Vito Fasella for being here. Today at around 3:30 p.m., a fire broke out in Richmond Terrace here on Staten Island. An explosion was reported shortly afterwards. This was a complex, fast-developing emergency situation. More than 30 New Yorkers, both civilians and first responders, have sustained injuries. 2 first responders with non-life-threatening injuries have been transported here to Staten Island University Hospital. Both are stable. 1 fire marshal is in critical condition, and 1 firefighter is in serious condition. A few minutes ago, I met with the firefighter and his family, as well as the fire marshal's family. I'm deeply moved by their courage, as well as by their service to the city. I'm heartbroken to report that 1 civilian has passed away. I send my deepest condolences to their loved ones. I want to express my gratitude to every first responder who rushed to the scene. As the fire grew, first responders did what they always do. They ran towards danger so others could escape to safety. Firefighters responded from all across our city. This has been an all hands on deck response from approximately 70 fire and EMS units. More than 200 first responders are on site in an active fire scene right now. I commend each of them for their quick response and for their courage. Firefighters have brought this fire under control. However, this does remain an active fire scene.
One person.
Once the fire has been extinguished, FDNY marshals will hold a comprehensive investigation into its cause. The information that yields will then be shared with New Yorkers as soon as we have it. In the meantime, I want to ask New Yorkers to keep those who have been injured and the person we lost in our thoughts and to wish them a quick recovery. I also want to add that.
All right, Zohan, that's it. That's enough, bro. Because you this is really hard to check to listen to him. Yes, the one person who lost their life, I want to pray for them, as well as anyone who was affected and sick and hurt by the situation. Again, we're going to pray for a 100% recovery, and that's not just physical recovery. We're talking about mental recovery as well. Anyone who's affected by this. And again, thank you so much to our first responders who always run into danger and never away from it. Let's pray for them as well and make sure that they're guarded. Amen, you guys. Let's keep going. Oh, you guys don't like him, but he's the president. And he was in New York, so guess what? He's saying you got to get New York back. I hear a lot of people in the comments, you're voicing your opinions on President Trump. That's what you're supposed to do here. You can voice your opinions on anyone here. That's why we call it our bottom line. Just be respectful. I actually want to know what you're going to say about this next topic that we're bringing up with the president, because you know what? If we had people just from one side, we wouldn't really be able to get the real perspective of everyone. So chime in as long as you guys are respectable. Also, let's double tap that screen and get those likes up. I actually think I got something here for you. Oh, let's see if I got something here for these guys today. Just in case they want to get down with Purple Sunday like me, they might want to get 6 keychains and they might want to get 6 decals. They might want to roll out of here with 12 pieces of merch today, but they have to get those likes up today. We're going to go for 400 likes, you guys. If we can get up to 400 likes, we're going to send you guys out, 6 of these Our Bottom Line keychains and 6 of the Our Bottom Line decals. We're going to randomly select people that email me at bridgethisllc@gmail.com. Only if we get up to 400. Please, you guys, I don't like responding to you guys and saying, come on, dog, you know that we ain't get to 400, but I have to do it sometimes. Let's keep on moving forward. And yes, just like I don't like doing that, some of you guys don't like President Trump. Some of you guys do. Here we go when he's talking about taking New York back. Let's keep on moving forward, see what he's got to say here.
They said the weather was going to hold us back. No weather's holding us back. This we win. This is great. And I want to thank Jackson Dart. This is going to be a future.
Is it true that this went viral? Just asking.
Hall of Famer in my book. Thank you. Thank you, Jackson. Great. Right. A lot of talent. I had a very special little ode to a place that I really do love. It's called New York. I got to straighten this place out. But I'm thrilled to be back in this incredible state with the proud, hardworking patriots of, did you ever hear of Rockland County? So I was born and raised in New York State, and my heart has always been here. I love this place, so we got to straighten it out. We got to get it back. We got to get it back. We're not going to let this happen. And we're sending a lot of money your way. We're going to get it back, but we need talent. That's why we have some of the people that you see right here. We have a lot of talent, a lot of political talent. From the beginning, this was a symbol of American excellence and American grit.
Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. Get some more people over here.
Wall Street into the world's financial capital and turned Broadway into the heart of American culture and entertainment, who dug the Erie Canal. You know what the Erie Canal is, big stuff. And launched 1,000 innovations that built really the middle class of our country. You really built the country.
Just so you guys know, I'm cool with all these comments. Mods, leave them alone. They all right now. Leave them alone. This is the tone. We all good.
Unfortunately, in recent years, this state's been held back by bad policies, bad politicians, and foolish radical left idiocy. It's crazy what's going on. But under the Trump administration, we're doing everything we can to bring New York back and bigger, better, stronger than ever before. And I'll introduce him in a second, but you have a guy named Bruce Blakeman. Let me just say, he's a friend of mine for a long time. He won in landslides in Nassau County. If you know Nassau County, it's all Democrat. He's a Republican, and he won in landslides.
As you guys do know, we play both sides of the coin here, so we can't just take it one way. We're going to keep on moving forward and see what's going on here now. Let's go ahead and see. We got a situation that happened a few days ago where we started off by saying I thought it was something more than just the car boom booming a little further away from the bull, the raging bull that we have downtown by Wall Street. One other thing, I probably made a mistake by that, but the way that that flame went up, I'm going to just tell you one thing. I don't think I want a hybrid car. If that's the way that a hybrid car, let's say, booms, with that such of a larger flame, I don't think I'm interested in owning one, especially the way that this one went up and boom the other day in the Manhattan street. You guys remember this. They got a little bit of follow-up on this story, which I think is only fair because some people are concerned about what really happened, and I am as well. So I looked a little further into it just to see what was going on with that.
We're going to turn now to that explosion near Wall Street here in New York City. Just last night, a car there burst into flames, and now we know why. Tom Hansen is in Lower Manhattan with the update. Tom, good evening.
I'm just saying the flames are so strong, it looks like something else to me, but I guess they're saying the battery or whatever.
Tony, good evening to you. Well, this is the exact spot where that blast occurred involving that hybrid vehicle. To give you an idea of what we're seeing on the ground here, look at the charred pavement and the literal outline of that car that blew up yesterday afternoon in bustling Lower Manhattan. Now, this video shows the vehicle engulfed in red-hot flames. Thick black smoke choked the air down here, making it hard to see along the side streets. This happened at the height of last evening's rush hour, an incredibly busy time. No one was hurt in the incident, thankfully. The NYPD tells CBS News the explosion was caused by an electrical fire. They do not consider the incident suspicious. At one point after the explosion, people were seen running in all directions away from the flames, probably fearing more explosions. The fire department was...
Thank you. You understand where I'm going with this sweet RV adventures. It's like, and you said it, lithium ion burns hot. But I mean, I've seen regular cars go up, probably nothing like this. You might hear a boom from the gas tank, but that's about it. And uh-oh, look who's here. Salute to you. You know, we already prayed for you. The Queen is here. Liberty and justice. That's right, you guys. It's Purple Sunday now. So all of you guys, let's say good morning to the Queen. Liberty and justice. And we're just so happy to have you here this morning. Let's keep on moving forward. And you guys, I still think I am very torn between regular gas cars and hybrids, or just ion altogether. Those battery operated cars, when they want to go up, this is how they go up. So not trying to scare anybody, but these flames are pretty intense.
Spotted quickly and doused the flames. And to give you an idea of exactly where we are, we're just about a block away from the Charging Bull, a tourist hotspot. That's how close we are to where this blast took place, Tony.
Tom, thank you.
Woo, let's keep on moving forward. I think that's about it with that. But yeah, that's just my opinion with it, you guys. So I think I'm going to just stay away. We also had Pete Hegseth, who gave some pretty notable words at West Point. I think it's only right to see what he had to say as he delivered a commencement address to the West Point graduates. And you know what, you guys, I got to just say one thing. This gives me more respect to every single chapter of the law enforcement, as well as our, what am I trying to say? As our armed forces, every single chapter, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, every single part, Air Force, Marines, every single part. Check this out, you guys, because of the things that they have to understand, that they have to be prepared to do. Go into the line, go into WAR just to protect their country, just to protect their families at home. Not until he said this speech did I really understand how serious it is to actually be in armed forces.
Last and most importantly, seek God and know that we are not him. It's humbling. It's also liberating. As Charlie Kirk often said, remember always, this too shall pass. The good times will pass. The bad times will pass. You're never as good as you think you are, nor are you as bad as you think you are. Seek God in every circumstance. Nobody is perfect, but when the bullets start flying, you will not be unprepared. You and your soldiers must be the most prepared, best trained, deadliest, most elite in the world. You're in a dangerous line of work, and there is no world in which high intensity conflict exists without great pain, agony, sickness, and human tragedy. In this War Department, we raise up warriors, purpose-built, not for good weather, blue skies, or
Liberty.
fancy parades. We're built to load up on the back of helicopters, C-17s or Strikers, in the dead of night, in fair weather or foul, to go to dangerous places to engage those who would do our nation and our citizens harm, and deliver justice in close and brutal combat on behalf of the American people. But what makes us different is that we don't fight because we hate what's in front of us. We fight because we love what's behind us: our family, our freedom, and our flag. A second record year in a row. That means you're about to train this group right here and lead 61,500 new soldiers. And next year, when we grow the size of the Army, it will be even more. When you're out there in your formations as platoon leaders at the tip of the spear, you will be at the tip of the spear of their snapback. You will not compromise, you will not seek color, and you will not try to meet arbitrary quotas based on immutable characteristics.
Anybody ever really realize what a soldier has to actually think about, what he has to do? Just like the way he has to just be prepared to run into things, just like firemen, just like, let's just say first responders, but even further, because they have to actually, do things as far as like be ready for battle. Anybody ever really think about that? Even if you didn't like Pete Hegseth, let's be honest about it. What he said was actually true. Because the people, the Army, every chapter of soldiers that have to actually get active on the battlefield, they have to think that way. So of course, I'm going to show them nothing but massive respect, and I'm going to pray for them as they go out there and protect us. That's right. They're going to be protecting us out there of different situations, different things coming at us. And every one of you guys who actually ever served, any one of your family members, love to pray for them as well and show them nothing but respect. And thank you for your service. Real talk. Thank you so much for your service. Amen. My dad and my grandfather were veterans, so I like to show respect all the time as much as I possibly can. I don't care if you don't like Pete Hegseth. We have real soldiers out here who really fought for our country. So let's keep on moving forward to something I actually like. You guys probably don't like him, and we talked about this earlier, but when he talks about Kathy Jokel Hochul, hey, I can't get mad at this one. Yep, got a little bit of jokes coming in because we need it. We got a situation right here with President Trump. Yeah, he kind of destroys Kathy Jokel Hochul. And I think you remember the theft of the congestion pricing. He actually said it. I'm talking about he actually brought that up in the conversation. I actually like the fact that he's not forgetting certain things. You guys cannot like not like the president for certain things, but when he goes back at Kathy Jokel Hochul, the person that's hurting us when it comes down to congestion pricing, person that's doing all of the stuff that she's doing right now to us, and then we have this terrible mayor as well. I really don't care. I just really don't care because I'm actually in the mix. So it's certain things that I do like and I do not like about certain people, which is why I have no affiliation, just to straighten you guys out. Oh, he does like Trump. He's a Trumper. Some things that he does I actually like. Some things that Jasmine Crockett says I actually like. Believe it or not, even, what's his name? Fancy Hands. Sometimes I even listen to what's his name? I forgot his name. I forgot his name, but different people. When you're right, you're right. When you're wrong, you're wrong. It's called common sense. But I do not do the yo, I'm part of the party, so I'm gonna do what they do. Nope. And one thing, if they probably get rid of that wristy click thing, probably rock with you. But I can't do that. And messing around with the little kids and trying to bring, hi, I'm Viracosa back into sports. We don't get down like that. So call me what you want. That's my view, and I don't care if you don't like it, but we made a platform for everybody. So I can say that. That's why I tell you guys to do what y'all got to do too, and say what you want to say as long as it's respectable in the chat. That's what our bottom line is about. We're going to keep on moving forward because when he beats up on this one, I actually like it. Yep. Sometimes you got to put that crazy person in front of the other person that you don't like so that you can just stand there and let them waste the energy. Let's go, y'all. Let's see what's going on with this situation right here. I'm not trying to call the president crazy or anything like that, but it's just sometimes you just want to let them go at certain people.
Now be able to purchase an air conditioner that actually gives you cold air. It's nice. And as you may know, here in New York, I'm fighting relentlessly to end the scourge of congestion pricing, where Kathy Hochul, I have to tell you this though. She calls me up a lot, and she can check my phone records.
It's like you blowing up the spot. That's like if a dude called a girl and like she ain't really feeling you like that. You ain't supposed to blow up the spot and tell everybody. This one here, nah. You call me, I'm gonna tell exactly what you did. Yo, how you do something like this? This is straight up gossip. Come on, man. But we want to hear it, right?
And she can check my phone records. It says Buffalo, New York. She calls me up a lot. I immediately know it's her because I do have friends in Buffalo, but they haven't called me too much lately. It says Buffalo and said, "Hi, Mr. President, it's Kathy. Hi. Could you help me here? Could you help me there? And we're having a little problem getting this, and we're trying to get that. Could you give me a little hand?" I say, "Kathy, you're always killing me. What the hell would I give you?" "Well, I just thought I'd try." "Okay, thank you very much." And the next day she goes out, "We must stop Donald Trump." It's crazy. Trump derangement syndrome. She's a very, I don't want to say anything negative. She's a very nice one, but she's never going to take you to the promised land, ever. There will never be a promised land with Kathy. So
Oh my God. See what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta let those people go after. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Teddy. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You just let them take control. Like, you know what? I'm gonna let you handle this one. Exactly. Let's keep on moving forward and double tap that screen to get those likes up. Because even if you don't like them, come on, you had to say something about that. Like, yo, how you gonna blow up a spot? It says Buffalo. She keeps calling. Now let's keep on moving forward to something that I had to prepare you guys for, and I just got to be honest about it because I do not have any love in any LOVE for this disease that's called cancer. I just can't stand it. It took out a friend of mine a few months ago, last month to be actually 3 months ago, to be honest with you. And it's never been the same since. So I just want to tell you guys, that's why I'm so serious about certain diseases and about taking care of yourself and certain things like carcinogens and like anything that can actually do and build up in our bodies, into our livers and then our kidneys. That's going to actually make us lose our lives from something like that. So I try my best to give you guys the messages to stay away from things like this, to hopefully that we'll stay healthy enough to live a good life. None of us deserve to get derived diseases from all of these chemicals and things that they're putting in these products. Got a situation over here because, of course, Trump comments on Tulsi Gabbard's deporting from the administration and what do you think he's going to say? Just so you guys know, Tulsi's leaving the administration because it's of her husband, who's basically very sick right now, and she wants to stay with him by his side the way that he was by her side. I think that's honorable.
So breaking, some sad news out of the Trump administration today as the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, she's resigned, announcing that her husband was diagnosed with a rare form of bone cancer. President Trump reacted to her decision on Truth Social, saying in part, quote, "Unfortunately, after having done a great job, Tulsi Gabbard will be leaving the administration on June the 30th, before adding that she has done an incredible job and will be missed." Here now with the latest, our very own Christina Coleman. Christina, how are you doing?
Hi, Lawrence. Yes, doing well. And, yes, lots of breaking news here today. Tulsi Gabbard announced she's stepping down from her role overseeing the coordination of 18 intelligence agencies next month on June 30th to be by her husband's side as he fights a rare form of bone cancer Gabbard says he faces major challenges in the coming weeks and months. She shared the letter she sent to the president stating that her husband, Abraham, has been her rock through 11 years of marriage. She says she can, in good conscience, ask him to fight this alone while she continues her demanding and time-consuming position. President Trump responded saying, quote, she rightfully wants to be with him, bringing him back to good health as they currently fight a tough battle together. He says, I have no doubt he will soon be better than ever. Tulsi has done an incredible job and we will miss her. Gabbard is the fourth Trump cabinet official to leave during Trump's second term in office.
Right now, let's just go ahead and do it now. Also, thank you so much, Jordan Dowdy, right there, and trying to take over that Purple Sunday. He said, I'm taking over Purple Sunday right now. It's mine. I want to pray for Tulsi. I want to pray for her husband. I want to pray for everyone who's ever been suffering with that disease that we just can't stand, and we just hope that they come up with a cure for it. You see how it just breaks into families, into lives, into careers, into just into just the magnificent thing that we do get as a gift that's called life. So that's why I keep telling you guys every single day, please honor it and respect it, because you never know when it could be our last day here. That's why I wake up every single day and put on a suit. Now you understand what it's about, right? Because I don't have to be here, right? So we want to pray for Tulsi, want to pray for her family as well as her husband and anyone who's affected with the situation. Amen. Just keep on going, you guys.
Office as president.
Thank you, Jordan.
Former Democratic Congresswoman representing Hawaii, who also ran for president, differed from Trump on Iran's nuclear program. She testified that it was his decision to strike Iran, not hers. Trump said her stance was, quote, softer about Iran having a nuclear weapon. But again, both she and the president say she's resigning to help her husband. They didn't state anything about having any odds or being at odds over foreign policy regarding her resignation. Now, after
Like a cute couple too, right? You know what I'm saying? Cute couple.
Gabbard
Terry,
leaves,
thank
the
you
current
so
principal
much.
deputy director of national intelligence, Aaron Lucas, will step in and serve as the acting director of national intelligence. He will be filling that role, Lawrence.
Country.
Who's that? Dragon Whipser shattered my hip a month ago, and I'm just walking with a walker now, having some complications. God bless you, Dragon Whisper, and hopefully you get a quick, speedy recovery. God bless you. Thank you so much, Voodoo Child 6169. You don't say Voodoo Child, you say Voodoo Child. You hear me? That's how that go. Thank you so much. And she says Audrey says she'll come back more powerful. That's right. That's how we're supposed to pray for our people right there. And you need to cut that Ozempic out. I don't know what you doing, but your neck, oh my God, girl, look like a slingshot. You could grab her by the neck and what's going on with this one's his neck? Would you leave the Ozempic alone? Come on now, you was pretty before that. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. Okay, I know. I apologize, you guys. Let's get on over to Cuba, the place we like. Cuba, the place we go. That's right, you guys. I ain't even playing with this one. The coffee, the good coffee. When I used to eat the Cubano sandwiches. All right, if anybody sees, that's what's gonna really mess you guys up right now, because now you're gonna start thinking about it. If you ever had a Cubano sandwich, let them know what's up. Let them know. She got the Honda logo on her neck. There you go, Teddy. I wish it was still up there. Teddy, that's what I'm talking about. That's the assist right there. He said she got the Honda logo on her neck. That was a good one. I love it. Let's get on over to Cuba, because the pro-government protest in Cuba strikes nerve with the South Florida residents. They're not really happy about that indictment that came in against their president. They're fighting back, you guys, and they're taking it to the streets.
John, thank you for that. Now to a look at a massive protest in Havana, Cuba. This is where thousands stood outside the U.S. Embassy for a pro-government demonstration, pro-Cuban regime, that is. It was in response to the Justice Department's criminal indictment against former President Raúl Castro.
Castro's grandson and Cuba's current president, Miguel Diaz-Canel, also attended that rally and were seen shaking hands with supporters. Local 10's Lily Paul is in Little Havana with how the Cuban community was reacting to all of this with lots of skepticism.
A lot
Of mixed emotions. Many we spoke to were surprised to see such a massive demonstration unfold in Havana supporting the current regime. They were watching it all unfold with questions. Tensions rising in Havana Friday. Thousands gathering outside the U.S. Embassy, protesting this week's announcement out of downtown Miami, the indictment of former Cuban President Raul Castro. The charges stemming from Castro's alleged role in the 1996 downing of two
They're saying that he had nothing to do with it.
civilian planes, killing 4 people, including 3 Americans. They were on a humanitarian mission, saving Cubans fleeing the island.
Raul is not a defendant. Raul is our leader, a soldier of dignity.
Cuba's government sharply condemning the murder charges against Raul Castro, calling them despicable. The 94-year-old former leader was not at Friday's demonstration, but President Miguel Diaz-Canel and Castro's grandson, who often serves as his bodyguard, joined demonstrators. Now, with new charges and mounting pressure from the U.S., many Cubans are left wondering what happens next.
I think that their plan to use the figure of our Army General Raul Castro for a possible intervention in our country is once again the same tactic they used against President of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, leveling accusations that the Department of Justice itself later made clear had no evidence to back them up.
So basically, they think that they're trying to do the same thing that they did to Venezuela in order to get him, in order to go over there. I don't really know, to be honest with you guys. You know why I'm going to say this? Because right now, I don't think that Marco is going to be too cool with that. Okay, that's number 1 or 2, if you want to say. And technically, he has been asked the question as of yesterday, does he plan on going to Cuba to do any invasions? But you're right, that does not mean that he won't send the troops to eject somebody. Doesn't mean that. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. What do you think? What do you think? Let me know. What do you think about this? Yeah, let me know what you think about this situation here. I really like to know. I'll recite your comments in the comment, whatever you say in the comments. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. What else do we got over here? Do we got this? Nah, I think we had enough about that. Okay, let's get on to some other information that you guys already talk about and we keep on going into. Because guess what? We've got some. I know you're going to ask the question, Boogotti, what's up with this Epstein information? I know. I'm ready. I know it's about that time. Let's see what James Comer has to say about the Epstein's former assistant who names names of 3 people, new people. And they're probably going to be brought up on charges, you guys. And we're going to be able to see those the transcripts very soon. Did you guys hear what I had to say just now? Names of 3 new people. Yeah, let's go.
We want to take you now to Washington, where House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer is commenting following their interview with Sarah Kellen, former personal assistant to Jeffrey Epstein.
So the Republicans have asked.
Yes, just 3, Mike, because that's only one person that said these 3 names. And these are 3 new names from one person. Good thing is, bro, they're listening and they're sending out and they're paying attention. And this is keeping the ball in the air. At least they're trying to keep the ball in the air.
2 hours of questions. The Democrats have asked 1. They're fixing to start their second hour. But let me say, Sarah Kellen has been very helpful. Of all the people that we've interviewed thus far, this was by far the most substantive and productive interview that we've had. She was very brave coming forward. I can't imagine how difficult it was for her to go into detail about the abuse that she endured at the hands of Epstein and Maxwell. One very
Hey, Kendra.
is she gave us 3 names of people that were involved in abuse. These were new names for us. So we'll be releasing the transcript as quickly as possible. I know there's some names of some victims that she also mentioned we're gonna have to agree on redactions and things like that. But as far as the men that were abusers, alleged abusers, then we'll the whole world will see that and we'll be able to move forward. So with that, I'll be happy to answer your question.
Can you share the names of those of you please now?
We'll get them as quickly as possible. And it's still going on, so I don't want to do that. We'll find out very soon.
What steps might we take to look at this?
Good morning, guys.
We're going to be
you'll see very soon. So this is why I've always felt like the most important people to bring in are the victims. And this is a good reason why it wasn't, you know, there were no video cameras in there. So you can't imagine how much better quality and better disposition and everything the deposition or the interviews going, because nobody, nobody's showing out in front of a camera or anything. We've gotten some very substantive stuff. She was a very good, sincere, helpful witness, and I can't say enough good things about her. And again, applaud her.
I guess they're gonna be going after some new people. Good work. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully they go after these three, keep the news going, because this is what this case needs. It's dying, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Iran, all this other stuff. This case is womp womp. So we need something to keep the ball in the air.
Right, more evidence emerges every time we bring somebody in that the government failed the victims. That's the obvious. We know that. Even though she was Epstein's assistant, she was never interviewed by anyone.
Thank you, Coco. We 147.
2019. So what we found is Epstein's accountant, Epstein's lawyer, and Epstein's personal assistant were never interviewed by anyone. Prior to Epstein's case becoming public at the very end. So that's the obvious that the government failed the victim. So any other questions? Yeah.
All right, let's keep on going, you guys. I got more on this topic right here, too. Let's see what we got right here. I know I got more. What we got here? Oh, yeah, we got the actual security guard. What's her name? I keep on forgetting her name. Is it Tova? Tova something? That's something like that. Tova. Yeah, let's keep on.
The House Oversight Committee today deposed one of the last people who saw Jeffrey Epstein.
Thank you, Sam Champion.
Prison guard Tova Noel.
Right.
She was one of two officers on duty August 10th, 2019, the day that the convicted sex offender was found dead in.
She says she did not do her last rounds. The $5,000 deposits that she put in and the $2,000 deposits that she put in her account had nothing to do with payments. It had only to do with overtime. She's just angry that they fired her. And if it wasn't Epstein, she probably wouldn't have lost her job.
In his New York City jail cell. Noel and the other guard were fired and charged with conspiracy and falsifying records for failing to check on Epstein, but the Justice Department dropped the charges under an agreement that included her cooperation with an Inspector General review. Democratic Congressman Suha Subramanian was one of the committee members who deposed Noel today behind closed doors. Congressman, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. So Epstein's death was officially ruled a suicide. Do you believe that it was a suicide? And what role do you think this prison guard played, if any?
Yeah, I do believe it was a suicide, just based on this, as well as other evidence we've gotten throughout this whole investigation. With that said, how is he able to commit suicide? That's the real question here. And one, it was because of negligence on her part, but really she was part of a system that was negligent to begin with. There was a culture of not doing the protocols that were in place to prevent something like this. And two, Jeffrey Epstein was given preferential treatment. It was very clear, and something I learned even more during this interview today. He was getting a CPAP machine, which had a long wire that he could have used to kill himself. He's getting extra bed linens somehow, and she doesn't know how. And so that's...
Yeah, but that's not what they said he used to do that. They had a little string of orange string going through a little hole on a bed that they said they used, similar to how they faked it in a wire with the belt on the doorknob.
How he killed himself by hanging himself with the bed linens. And then he was also given lots of access to medications that no other prisoner was given. And so it's pretty amazing. And you'd think, okay, well, we've solved this problem. But no, we haven't, because Ghislaine Maxwell right now is in minimum security prison with basically an assistant, following her around. And so the same problems that are in the Justice Department then are in it today. And so we haven't solved any of this, and we need to.
Do we have any idea how he got all those special treatments?
She didn't know herself. Yeah, all she knew was that he had all these access to medication. She thought that was really bizarre and interesting. Yeah. She didn't know why he, of all people, got this machine with this long cord to help him sleep, apparently. And then she don't.
But the whole thing about it is that's not how he lost his life. That's not what they're blaming to say he used. They're not saying that he used nothing like that. They're not saying, oh, well, he used this machine to do this and do that or whatever. They're not even doing that. So just stop it if you think you're gonna make a profit. I want to take you guys a little further back though. I want to know if you remember Fat Boys. Do 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 do. They had one song called "In Jail." Do 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 do. In jail because you fail. In jail. Do do do. In jail because you fail. Rah! Remember that song? In jail, because you know who's going there, right? I told y'all didn't want to listen to me. Y'all didn't want to believe. Y'all didn't want to listen to me. When y'all seen him get that face like this, and he was behind that driver going back home, and they said that they was investigating him, and I told you that Andrew Mountbatten is going to jail, and y'all was like, yeah, well, I don't know, Boogotti. And then I told you when he do go to jail, he's gonna tell. I'm talking about he gonna tell it just like my grandmother used to say. I think we 3 minutes in now, so I can say it. My grandmother used to say, boy, you can lie as fast as a cat can lick his ass. I used to laugh when she used to say that. I'm telling you like this. He is going to tell it as fast as a cat could. Yes, I'm talking about none other than Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. He's already a shook one. And now they have the nerve to not even be associating him with the royal family. They struck him up every single thing. And now guess what they're saying? Guess what they're asking? The public, if anybody has information about Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, please come to the police. This is some pressure. I gotta say, the UK is putting on some damn strong pressure when it comes to Andrew's case. Check this out, you guys. They're not playing around with this dude.
This morning, British police appear to be widening their investigation into former Prince Andrew.
He going to
Now
jail.
urging anyone to come forward with information as they look into potential sexual misconduct involving Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, as he is now known. In a statement without naming him, which is standard practice in the UK, Thames Valley Police say they are looking into reports that a woman was taken to an address in Windsor in 2010 for sexual purposes. Police have not yet spoken with her, but are now reassuring the public that any reports will be rigorously investigated. The police here are, in effect, actively asking people to come forward, saying, if you have a story about Andrew, we want to hear it.
How you go from being a royal prince to someone that they're saying, if you have a story about this guy, just come talk to us? Whoa, you talking about a fall from grace?
In a pre-dawn raid on his 66th birthday, the king's younger brother was arrested back in February on suspicion of misconduct in public office. This picture snapped after his release 12 hours later. It's a complex allegation that centers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean? You got to spend some time on that picture. That's something that I need to get drawn. I might go down to 42nd Street Times Square and pay one of these artists to literally draw this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just skip by this. This is why two things are going to happen. After he goes to jail, he's going to tell. He telling it. You ain't got to come in there with no burger. You don't need no biscuit, no tea or crumpet. He telling. I'm telling you. He ain't used to all this.
It's a complex allegation that centers on his role as UK government trade envoy. The investigation was sparked after the U.S. Justice Department released emails the former prince allegedly sent to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein in 2010, which included discussions of foreign countries and trade opportunities. Also released this photo showing Andrew kneeling over an unidentified woman. And in March, after his arrest, the DOJ released this photo showing Epstein with Andrew and former UK ambassador to the
And both of them are in robes, just hanging out.
U.S., Peter Mandelson, both wearing bathrobes. The royal family knows that honesty and transparency are absolutely crucial to maintaining a level of trust and respect from the public. Following his brother's arrest, King Charles said in a statement at the time, the police have our full and wholehearted support and cooperation. Let me state clearly, the law must take its course. The former prince has not been charged with a crime, and he denies all wrongdoing. Police say he remains under investigation.
Under investigation. I'm really thinking about making this t-shirt right here, you guys. I'm thinking about making this a t-shirt. So the investigation continues, Molly. What about the timing of this release? Any sign why police decided to announce this now?
Yeah, we're not really sure, Craig. The timing of this statement is a bit unclear. There is a sense, though, that maybe police thought the public thought the scope of this investigation was more narrow, maybe just dealing with that allegations around passing confidential information. So what this statement does and what it makes very, very clear is that this is a wide-ranging and very rigorous investigation. Craig?
He's going to jail. I'm telling you, just like that. There's too many things, and then now they're looking to find that lady that he brought to the royal palace to boom boom with. They're looking for that lady. They're looking for the lady that he, you know what I'm saying, that he bumped uglies with. They want to investigate and ask her a few questions too. I gotta try to close my eyes. You know you're going to start tearing when you laugh? My thing, I be trying to hold my tears back from laughter by keeping my eyes closed, but it don't really work, you guys. I can't help it. They gonna lock him up. I can't. I'm sorry. I don't know why I find it so amusing, but he's going to jail. I'm serious. Andrew. All right. I'm not even gonna say it no more, but I'm gonna say it one more time. He's going to jail. Let's keep on moving forward. You guys double tap that screen and get those likes up. I'm so sorry. I know this, you guys, some of you don't find this funny, but the fact that he's going to jail, I find it funny. Excuse me. We got these gas prices that are up 42% since last Memorial Day and unlikely to drop anytime soon. You guys are about to hit the road, on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. You're going to go see your family. And even if you don't drive, you're going to get there by air. And guess what's going to be affected? Gas prices. Let's go, you guys. Let's get into it. That's right. Gas prices are up now 42% since last Memorial Day and unlikely to drop soon. Regular 509. With the Strait of Hormuz closed for 82 days and Memorial Day weekend among us, Americans could face a $5 a gallon of gas this summer, an energy expert told Forbes. Hate to say I told you so, but I did. Oh yeah, this is definitely the time. Please chime in. State how much you're paying for gas the last time you filled up. I'm gonna tell you guys in the chat while I'm doing this. I really want to know if the gas prices are going down. A couple of people said gas prices have actually gone down. I want to know if this is correct. Let me know the state that you're in and how much you're paying for gas. Also, I'd appreciate, let me know what type it is, regular, premium. I want to let these guys know if this is actually accurate. The gas costs $4.55 on average in the US heading into Memorial Day weekend, up 42% from $3.20 compared to a year ago, according to the AAA data. $6.50 here in California, $4.45. I see Maryland, $5.17. We've got $4.15 up, and I ain't filling up, okay? Potential future prices drops are 100% contingent on it if when the strait reopens. Patrick DeHaan, gas buddies say ahead of. I'm trying to figure out, you guys, do you remember them saying that only 1% of our gas comes through here? So why are we so affected? Let's keep on going forward. I'm gonna keep on reading these. VA, $4.07. Scooter, $4.57. I'm in Cumberland in Massachusetts. Right now, regular $4.49. Still cheaper than $7. It was under Biden. Okay. 4.15 to 4.29 here. Collective, 3.79. Prices are getting bent. $4 in Maryland. They say 45% of Americans are planning summer vacations, the lowest in the last 6 years, according to the Deloitte Summer Travel Survey. Are you guys going to be going anywhere this holiday? Are you going to be traveling by car, by plane? Do you see the difference in the prices? Yeah, we're going to be talking about that. Let's keep going. Something that's very important. I love to do I love to talk about stuff like this because we all can be on the same playing field and we all can understand what's going on here. Okay, North Carolina. Okay, Florida, collective, $5.79 in Portland. Is that for premium 420? Is that for premium? Somebody said they staying home. Somebody said helicopter. I'll be flying next month. Okay. East Tennessee, $4.04, says Janice. Let's keep on moving forward right now, because now, was that a black jab? Representative Gill confronts SPLC lawyer on defunding the police program remark. This is an explosive hearing, you guys. There was one individual who basically was running for mayor and she didn't make it. You guys remember who I'm talking about? Yeah, we got a little bit of back and forth here because I love to do it. I like to see the Congress when they're actually actively talking. Let's see what they had to say here. When we got a situation was it black or was it a black jab? I'm sorry. What is black job? Representative Gill confronts SPLC lawyer on defund police remarks. Let's see what's going on here.
And appreciate your expertise. Miss Wiley, I have a couple questions for you. Do you still believe in defunding the police?
I believe in public safety, and that means driving dollars to where we're most likely to prevent crimes from happening and ensure that we have responsive law enforcement that doesn't violate people's rights and it prevents crime.
Does that mean driving dollars away from law enforcement?
It means making sure we're driving dollars to the things that support public safety, and that's a variety of things.
So possibly away from law enforcement.
Well, I think we have law enforcement. We have talked about the need for law enforcement, particularly when we're fighting hate and bias crimes, which
I agree with you.
more than doubled in this country since 2015.
Law enforcement's
So I think
very important. During your mayoral race a few years ago, you said, quote, "I'm going to take $1 billion from New York City Police Department." Do you still think that's a good idea?
Well, I'm here to talk about hate crimes, not my run
Just
for
asking if that's
city.
good.
I stand by my run for mayor, and I appreciate
stand
the
by that statement.
opportunity
You
to
also
try to
stated-
drive dollars.
You also stated
to
you
public
have to cut the police budget and change what we mean by policing. Do you still stand by that statement as well?
I stand by the need to invest in community safety, to ensure that
By
we have a
defunding
vibrant
police.
civil rights community that is able to participate in
I just want to be
our
clear.
community
You
safe
believe in
from hate
investing
and
in
bias.
community safety by defunding the police?
I am here to say that I'm really grateful we have the Southern Poverty Law Center because it is doing work, including with law
And you
enforcement,
think defunding the police
prevent
makes our community
hate and
safe?
bias.
Okay, I've got another question for you. What is a black job?
You'd have to ask Donald Trump.
I'm not sure what that means. I'm referring to a statement that you made a year ago on your LinkedIn. I was so honored and proud to be a New York State delegate for our next president, with Vice President Kamala Harris ascending to her black job.
Donald Trump made a comment that was very stereotypical about black people, and it was a joke about his stereotypical statement about black
What is a
people.
black job?
You'll have to ask Donald Trump.
To ask, well, Donald Trump's not on the witness stand.
Well, I'm here to talk about hate crime, which I hope you want to talk about as well.
Gentlemen, you would like.
Yeah, they was going back and forth. Stuff like that, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I just sit there and watch it because I like debates. I really like debates and see what they really say, because sometimes certain things slip out and you really get to see the character in person. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not always written out when it comes down to those back and forths. Let's keep on moving. Double tap that screen and get those likes up. Let everybody know that you're here with Our Bottom Line. Also, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? And give me all the money in your pockets right now. Snap it to a Slim Jim. Nah, but what you could do is this right here. Pick up the phone. Oh, you see Boogotti right there, Our Bottom Line? Double tap that screen, that gets those likes up. Not because I need to get like crazy or anything like that, but it would help to get more people over here, because we aren't just a political channel. We aren't just a nice channel that plays around. We're not just an economic channel. We're not just a topics channel. We're not just breaking news. We do much more than that, you guys. We do a lot more, especially educational and health and wellness. We also do that. And we love the animals. All kinds, shapes, and forms. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Anybody going for Spencer Pratt? He hosts the South Los Angeles block party for the mayoral campaign, and he gains momentum. What do you guys think? Do you think that Spencer Pratt has a chance of winning in Los Angeles? I think he's pretty cool myself. I saw a couple of the videos. I've never seen a mayor act like this guy right here myself. I think he's pretty cool. Let's keep on moving forward, yo. Let's double tap that screen and get those likes up.
oh, how is he gonna win in a deep blue city? All of my supporters here are Democrats. I've been speaking to Spencer. I said, get the South Central, get the South Central. And he sent me a flyer right as I was saying it. And I was like, oh, he's coming. This is it.
Look, Angelinos are frustrated. We are dealing with crime and homelessness.
We're not less than 2 weeks until the election day. How are you feeling?
Amazing. I just got texted a new poll, even though I don't really believe any polls, but it has me surging now at 25%. That's actually true. I just got it. A legit poll. I feel great because I believe I'm going to win.
Mark Dorfman, I think same thing. I think he might actually win. Happy Purple Sunday, y'all.
In what, 13 days outright with 51% of the vote. I'm still pretty confident. I think
Thank you,
the
Anthony.
message of safety has hit all the moms across the city of Los Angeles, and they want their kids to finally be safe again in LA, and we look forward to executing that mission for them.
Yeah, I think that poll has you, I just saw it too, but I didn't see the actual where it was coming from, but has you tied with Mayor Bass. There's still like a good chunk of people undecided right now.
Well, that's why we need Fox here and get the message out. Mayor Brown is going to make these streets safe again, and our tax money is going to go to helping people. As much as Mayor Bass keeps trying to say, "Oh, Spencer this, Spencer that," about homeless. No, I'm the one trying to save these homeless people that are dying 7 a day in the streets. She is giving these people needles with our tax money. We're stopping that. We're not giving needles and tourniquets and alcohol wipes. And I'm pretty sure a story is coming out. I assumed it, but this could be breaking news. I think some arrests are coming. The same people that are giving needles are also giving drugs. So not only are the people that we're giving our tax money to give these poor addicts the needles, they're also giving them the drugs. So we're going to stop this. There's no more of this. And they go, oh, how are you going to do it? We're just going to enforce the laws like every other functioning city. I don't know what Mayor Bass and what's going on here, but we have a lot of laws that make it so all these things people are doing, they're not going to do it anymore.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's see. Y'all think he gonna win? Do you think he has a chance? Do you think that he has a chance of winning? If you think so, let me see that thumbs up like this. If you think that Spencer has a chance to win, you guys. If you think he has no chance and they're gonna be stuck with Bass, or you like Bass better, you never know. Let's go ahead with the thumbs down. No Spencer Pratt. If you guys think he has a chance, let me get a thumbs up. Okay, you guys. I think a lot of people think he has a good chance. Okay, really start having a chance to winning. Sure, Trump didn't. Okay, what else you guys got? Mary Tamar, who's that? Mary Tanner says yes. We got Jesse that says yes. Okay, you guys, thumbs down. 420, John Fitzpatrick. 55 Coffee House, yes. Brian Falcone, yes. Got a lot of people with thumbs up here. I actually like him as a candidate. Coco Wheats, 147. Fresh new face and ideas. Hey, Mom Donnie was a fresh new face, but he didn't have too many ideas. But hey, let's keep on moving forward. We have to pray for God will put the right leaders in office and use them to do his work. I like that check out for real. I like that checked out. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Speaking of the Lord, best man and the best thing that we know to follow here. We have a serious situation over here. It's from Lafarge. They need to release hundreds of millions of dollars that they originally were funding Tills Nils Narrow. I can't say that word. You'll figure it out when they say it. These military families are suing the company, and they were found guilty of funding ISIS. Yes, stories like this also make it here, but I got to let you guys know why, because we're talking about military families and funding, and it needs to be released to who needs to get it? Our people, our American citizens, our veterans.
Meantime, American service members and their families want the Justice Department to release hundreds of millions of dollars forfeited by a French company convicted of supporting ISIS terrorists. Victims say they want closure. Chief National Security Correspondent Jennifer Griffin has details tonight.
They were essentially funneling money to fund Harris and ISIS.
In 2017, Chief Petty Officer Kenton Stacy was injured clearing explosives set by ISIS in Raqqa, Syria. Now a quadriplegic, Stacy, his wife Lindsay, and their 4 children are suing the French cement company Lafarge, recently found guilty of paying millions of dollars in bribes to ISIS.
It's hard to juggle, especially when our oldest son has cerebral palsy and he requires his own 24/7 care.
President Trump praised Stacy during his 2018 State of the Union.
Tonight,
Kenton is recovering in Texas. Raqqa is liberated. All of America salutes him. In a landmark ruling in April, a French court sentenced the former Lafarge CEO to 6 years in prison. Lafarge is appealing. Nearly 1,000 plaintiffs whose families served in Syria joined prior litigation in New York. They were killed in Syria by a gruesome terrorist organization that was funded in part by Lafarge. Lafarge pled guilty and settled with the U.S. Justice Department prior to the French ruling, paying $777 million into a fund currently controlled by DOJ to compensate Gold Star families like Haley Dayton, whose father was the first American killed by ISIS in Syria on Thanksgiving Day, 2016. I was 15 when my dad was killed. I saw six guys in navy white step out of the van, and I got so excited because I thought my dad came back to surprise us. Instead, I saw 6 guys with tears in their eyes. The Biden Justice Department denied requests to distribute the Lafarge funds while the French case was still pending. Now these families say the decision to release the funds rests with Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche. To the current Department of Justice, I would say make things right. It would be nice to, for justice to be served. The Justice Department, which controls the $777 million settlement fund, said in a statement to Fox they would ensure these service members and their families receive whatever compensation they are entitled to. The victims, however, are still waiting, Brett.
All right, we'll follow it. John, thanks.
Yeah, we're gonna follow it too. Let that money go so these people can get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Lafarge already forfeited, so who's keeping it and why? What sort of a fund is it in? I want to pray for everybody who was injured in this tragedy. Any of our service members, all of our veterans, and anybody who served in the armed forces. Salute to you guys and God bless you, especially my family as well, my dad and my grandfather, uncles too. And it's not a game. Only one that didn't go was me. Amen. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. We got the officer who defended the Capitol Hill, the Capitol riots. They're suing to stop the Department of Justice $1.8 billion fund. There's an officer, Harry Dunn, who defended the plaintiffs are bringing the. Okay, let's keep on going. I'm gonna read it off of here. It's a lot that has to be said over here. We got Officer Harry Dunn, who defended the Capitol on January 6th and is now one of the plaintiffs bringing the lawsuit to try and stop the $1 billion from being fund.
Do believe that it absolutely sets the stage for Donald Trump to do it again. I call it Donald Trump. This payment is going to serve as a retainer. People have retainers for their lawyers, so when they need them, they're available. Donald Trump is putting a retainer on a mob, on a militia that's already showed the violence that they're willing to enact on his behalf, and he's incentivizing it too. Because I don't believe that in 2029 Donald Trump is going to leave office.
Brian, yes, salute.
Because he doesn't have a track record of doing it. He's the first president in over 250 years to say we're not going to have a peaceful transfer of power. I do believe.
Do you guys think that? Do you think that the monetary that they'll probably receive off of this will be able to be put in, let's say, like some sort of a chest, monetary to help them from next time they try to do something, if they do? But you know how we do over here. We got to show all sides and let everybody get their points out. Let's double tap that screen, get those likes up. If you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? That's right, you guys. And you know what I'm gonna ask you next. Let's go ahead and hit that like button down there. Hit that like button down there and go ahead and become a member if you really want to be a big spender. Yeah. Big spender, it's a whole $2.99. Also, let's bring this up once again. If you have a chance, I don't know if we're gonna make it today, but if you guys get up to 400 likes, we're gonna be sending out 6-hour bottom line keychains and 6-hour bottom line decals. 12 people will be receiving merch randomly selected in the email address. All you gotta do is send me an email with your address, bridgethisllc@gmail.com. But only if we reach 400. Let's keep on moving forward. Thank you so much. We got more from the president, destroying a heckler as he screams out. He says, take him home to mommy. You know what we do over here, you guys? We like to get it from the horse's mouth. So I guess the president was having a speech. the one he did yesterday. And hecklers, of course, do what they do. They heckle.
You cannot do that. You cannot say looking up at him because so she's looking up at her.
And this is when he was describing a Viricosa. Someone didn't like what he was talking about in the chat. I mean, in the crowd, he was talking about someone from the BWC. They didn't really particularly like that.
Oh my, she's so big. I've never seen anyone. And he has a wingspan sort of the size of Shaquille O'Neal. Go home to mom. Go home to mom. Go home to mom. Take him home to mommy. He's gonna be in trouble.
I wonder why he actually came there. If you're not gonna be, I guess you just came there to heckle and just get out what you got to say, huh? But hey, he got his message out. A couple of surrounding people probably heard him, and that was good enough for him. Hey, now I want to know this: is it worth it? $2.4 million being stolen from a clinic, and you must have not thought that you were going to get caught. Yeah, come on, you guys. We got a payroll manager who's been charged with theft of $2.4 million. Why would you stick around after that? Why are you still in the country? Hey, I'm not telling you how to do something, but I mean, like $2.4 million, Thailand, I don't know. Check this out, you guys. We got a woman from South Florida. She's a payroll manager, and now, as you can see, she's been charged with theft of over $2.4 million from a clinic. Let's go, you guys. Let's see how she was able to swindle this money.
For a spinal surgeon, tells NBC6 that he was scammed by his clinic's payroll manager. The doctor claims that his trusted employee stole more than $2 million from the clinic by secretly giving herself extra cash in her paychecks. As Cristian Colon reports, now that employee, as you see here, is facing criminal charges.
While spinal surgeon Dr. Georgi Brusovanik was in the operating table working on patients' backs, police say his payroll manager was turning her back on her boss.
Thank you, Kalesa.
She used the access that was trusted in her, and she abused that access for herself.
As a manager, Rachel Poor had access to the payroll data. It's where police say she modified her salary to get extra cash. Police say Poor increased her bi-weekly salary from $2,000 to over $3,000 without approval. She also gave herself bonuses ranging between $1,000 to $25,000.
It was triggered by some accounting inconsistencies. She took a total of $2.4 million over a 7-year course.
A scheme Brusovanik says lasted several years until he finally caught on. Police arrested Poor this week.
Essentially, as the manager of the practice, she had access to everything, and in the end, I did not do the necessary job of verifying all the work. When we did look, it was 7 years too late.
Brusovanik says Poor was close to his family. Records show she's involved in his open divorce case. Her attorney also mentioning that divorce in court today while claiming she's innocent.
There's a current divorce case between the wife and the husband, and this boy was listed as a third-party defendant. We have reason to believe that she was being harassed.
What?
And back here live, Poor is facing charges in connection to organized fraud and for allegedly using a credit card. She won't be allowed to get out of jail and was ordered to stay away from her former boss. In Miami, Christian Colon, NBC6 News.
For a spinal.
Wait a minute. Did he say won't be able to get out of jail or will? What was that? What did you say?
Facing charges in connection to organized fraud.
We have reason to believe that she was being harassed.
And back here live, Poor is facing charges in connection to organized fraud and for allegedly using a credit card. She won't be allowed to get out of jail and was ordered to stay away from her former boss.
Sound like you said will. I don't know if you mean won't or will. Which one was that? I don't know if you said won't or will. I don't know. But $2.4 million, looks like she got a pretty good lawyer. I think won't get out of jail is what she said. Okay, won't. I was always broke. MSJ. Yeah, I just kept that way. And everyone else. You see how some people are? She was making pretty decent money. $2,000 a week. That's $8,000 a month that she was making. So she wanted to bump her salary up to 37 and change. So she bumped herself up to about, what was that, 1,700 extra every week? Probably was shaving stuff off the top. That's a lot. I don't know what she was saying. He said went. Sky says went. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. That was crazy right there. Watch these people that you got in your accounts. If you have a business, you need an accountant, plus you need a lawyer. And Biggie used to say, I got lawyers watching lawyers so I don't go broke. But that costs a lot too. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Very greedy. The greed caught up to her. Let's get on over to Atlanta, where a man has been convicted and found guilty of murdering his girlfriend, going to spend the rest of his life behind bars. And he deserves it. Let's go. Let's get it, you guys. Let's get on over to Atlanta, see what's going on with this situation right here.
Hey, the man convicted of stabbing and killing his girlfriend is preparing to spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Count 1 of the indictment, malice murder. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty.
The judge sentenced Eugene Jacques to life without parole plus 20 years. Atlanta News first anchor Victor Williams is live outside of the Cobb County Superior Court after speaking with the victim's family. Victor, some semblance of justice they received today.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Carly. And this was one of the rare times where we had the verdict and the sentencing playing out in the same exact day. A very emotional time for family members of the victim.
We, the jury, found the defendant guilty.
The jury has found Eugene John guilty on all charges in connection to the death of his girlfriend, the influencer named Beauty Couch. It's at least a little bit of relief for the family that had been seeking justice for nearly 3 years now. Here's Beauty's biological mother, Kimberly, thankful, but still devastated.
I just wanted my justice for my baby, and I got it. And she got it, so she can rest, and I can rest too.
Eugene Jacques was facing multiple charges, including first-degree murder, aggravated assault, concealing a death, tampering with evidence, and arson. Back in August of 2023, the 22-year-old influencer was found dead inside of a burning car. Evidence indicated that she had been stabbed prior to the fire even happening.
I know now what happened, and I know who did it, and I thank God that I got it.
One key piece of evidence tying Jacques to the crime was a traffic ticket at the scene belonging to the defendant containing his name and driver's license number. While his attorney suggested the ticket was planted there, flat cameras also tracked his moves as he drove that day, placing him right there near the scene, making it an open and shut case for jurors to find him guilty of all charges. Beauty's mother, however, is hoping that her story can be used as a cautionary tale for others in her situation.
And members, I want to open up this program to help other young people that going through scratch like that with somebody. I just want to get something going for her and her name to carry on so I can let young other girls know that if you get abused, just say something.
And now that justice has been carried out on this side, Beauty's mother says that she's waiting on God to do the rest. Reporting live in Cobb County tonight, Victor Williams, Atlanta News First.
I heard somebody say, I believe in an eye for an eye. I understand you guys too, because some of these crimes, they don't need to just be out here talking about, oh, arrest for lock them up and give them life. Some of these people need, yeah, or, hey, call me what you want. She didn't go out pretty. No, they said that she lost her life in a burning car after she was still nabbed. That's terrible. Horrific. I want to pray for her as well. I want to pray for her soul, and we know that the Lord has accepted her in the great golden gates of heaven. I want to pray for her family. I want to pray for her mom. I definitely want to send energy and strength to her mom in this tragic time to give her energy and strength. We do understand and we know here at our bottom line that the power of prayer is very strong and the power of numbers is very strong in prayer as well. That's why we ask you today, Father God, to please put your hands on her as well as her family members and her sister, who that looked like was right there, that was going through it as well. The family is going to need a lot of support right now, and we hope and pray that they get the support that they need. And we're so happy that they finally got the justice that they needed, that they're looking for. Hopefully they get closure out of this tragedy. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. We got to keep on going. Luckily, man upstairs, and you guys can't get angry about this as well, because sometimes things get averted. And yes, I told you guys about this earlier. Yes, Ivanka Trump was reportedly targeted for a pow plotting by guess who? The IRGC. Not happy about what's going on with the Strait of Hormuz and what's going on with Iran. They're trying to plot on Trump's family members now. Let's get it, you guys. That's right. Let's go.
Welcome back to Fox and Friends. We're going to lead with a Fox News alert. A suspected terrorist with ties to Iran allegedly targeted Ivanka Trump for assassination. Sources telling the New York Post that the man behind the plot is the IRGC-trained Iraqi national taken into custody just last week.
The plot against Ivanka reportedly responds to President Trump killing Iranian military chief Qasem Soleimani. A source telling the Post that the suspect, quote, went around telling people we need to kill Ivanka to burn down the house of Trump the way he burned down our house.
Let's double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up. If we can get enough likes today, that's right, you guys. We're doing it at 400. Let's do 400. Let's go ahead and give away 6 Our Bottom Line keychains, and we're going to be giving out 6 Our Bottom Line decals. That's right, 12 pieces. All you got to do is email me at bridgethisllc@gmail.com, but only if we reach, I'm taking it down to 400. Let's go, you guys. Let's get it.
Here with reaction is the national correspondent for the Daily Signal, Tony Kinnett. So great to have you out here in Indianapolis, Tony. So this is a really wild story involving this Iraqi national who was arrested last week in Turkey.
Well, this is an individual who's actually been complicit in either the planning or the execution of a number of terror attacks on Jews and Americans around the world, both in New York as well as Amsterdam. He's also suspected of being involved in a couple of attacks in Belgium. So this is an individual we've been looking for a while. He was just arrested in Turkey on May 15th.
And so we're learning, Tony, more a little bit of what this IRGC terror suspect said. He said this as well. I say to the Americans, look at this picture and know that neither your palaces nor the Secret Service will protect you. We are currently in the stage of surveillance and analysis. I told you our revenge is a matter.
Democrats, Republicans, and independents, also conservatives. We respect all political parties and all perform about the discourse and finding solutions as well on Our Bottom Line with Boogotti, our host. Thank you so much, Liberty and Justice. Let's keep on moving forward. Yes, Jordan, we hear you, brother. We know that you're here. Let's go ahead and show some love to Jordan. How you been, Jordan? Do your thing, bro.
Of time. So, Tony, are we at risk of more plots?
I think this is a great case in point of the number of attacks that the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, that Islamic fundamentalist group, is willing to go to consistently on the calendar with attacks against Americans, with threats against Americans, both in leadership and general civilian population, with their attacks on churches and synagogues. There is a consistent threat from the Iranians that goes all the way back past Qasem Soleimani, as you alluded to earlier. And I think these threats are going to continue as long as the IRGC is in any way fungible as an organization.
All right, Tony, I want to move to this because there's some big news that happened last night.
No, you straight, Jordan. It says, I don't know if I'm getting myself suffocated or how my aux cable or phone works in the car. It really bothers me. I be feeling invisible. Nah, bro, we see you right here, Jordan Dowdy. We see you, my brother. We see you, we see you, we see you. Don't worry about it. And guess what? We all have those days. We all do. Admin won't publish any attempted investigations. Release the Epstein files. Stop deleting them. All of it is to distract from Epstein and the high prices. That's right. We stay on point over here. I like the fact that you actually did that because we know that people are still interested and we're not going to stop getting you as much information when we can on Epstein. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, it's not stopping. It's about to ramp up again. Trust me, there's a lot of smoke screens covering it because there's a lot of powerful people that they're trying to protect. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. We got... That's right, you guys. Guess who's back? Shady's back. Back again. But not Shady, not Eminem. His wife is at it again. Let me just get this right. His ex-wife, Eminem. Come on, you guys. Yes, let's get on over to D-Town. Detroit, Batty Lynn, come on, let's have a little conversation over here. We've got Eminem's ex-wife. Is this Kim? Who's been arrested again for alleged drunk driving. She hit the sauce again, and next thing you know, she hit another car. This is like the second accident in the last 6 months. This one she couldn't get away from because it looks like she broke her wheel as well as the axle. Come on, you guys, let's get into it. Not gonna play the whole thing. Just want to ask you, does she look tipsy to you?
Hello. Anybody hurt?
No,
Been drinking all today? You're slurring really bad.
I did drink later, but not recently. No.
Okay. You keep your head.
I did drink later, but not recently. What?
Completely straight. I just want you to follow the tip of my finger.
Yeah, sliding up. Hey, you're good.
Car driving, Royal Drive, female yelling, go get further, conflict, wanted possibly intoxicated. Anyone able to?
What began as another late-night crash call quickly raised concern after multiple callers reported the driver appeared intoxicated. Officers responding to the scene soon discovered the driver was none other than Eminem's ex-wife, who had been arrested just 3 months earlier after another alleged drunk driving crash involving a hit-and-run.
Hello. Anybody hurt?
No.
What happened?
When I came around the corner, there was a truck from high being at me, and I tried to put my high beams on, in the car, and I couldn't see it, and I swerved out of the way of it, and I flipped the fucking car.
Okay.
That's all I can say. It's like,
Okay.
you look like this. I think this is the word. In this new car, I don't know how to work it or the lights or anything.
Okay. Do you have registration or insurance?
Yeah.
I need your driver's license as well.
Why is she reminding me of the lady that was with Flavor Flav right now with that haircut? I forgot her name. What's the lady name with the haircut with Flavor Flav? You guys know what I'm talking about.
I'll talk to them.
Okay. Did
Did you see it happen?
I heard it.
Okay.
I was standing in my garage and I heard it and.
We should be all right.
Okay.
45 dispatching, copy 2 plates.
Registration.
David Yellow George 992, DYG 992. This one is blue. Break for the other.
Here's the registration. My insurance is like on my phone.
Okay.
It's all Progressive.
Edward Lincoln Union.
All right, you guys, let's get to it. I know what you guys are waiting for. Watch your head. I know. Let me get to it. I know.
The inside pockets. All right, I'm gonna put this in your car, okay? Go this way for me.
If anyone ever wonders why we always say watch your head, because most of the time the police officer doesn't want you to hit your head on the top of the car because you have no control once you put your hands on behind your back. So they say, watch your head.
Alright, you go. Yeah. Some lights you can see. I got you so you won't fall, alright? Yeah. Do you know who your insurance carrier is on the
Test. An evidential.
something to know?
Sounds good. While the primary officer transported the suspect for booking, additional officers remained on scene gathering information from the victims and waiting for the involved vehicles to be towed.
Once at the station, officers administered a certified chemical breath test, an evidential test used to accurately measure blood alcohol concentration for court purposes. This differs from the preliminary breath test given roadside, which is used only as a screening tool to help officers
Yeah, she do look rough, y'all.
determine whether further testing or an arrest is appropriate. In Michigan, the legal blood alcohol limit is 0.08%. During the roadside investigation, the suspect registered a preliminary breath test result of 0.20% BAC. At booking, the certified evidential breath test later showed a result of 0.18% BAC.
Brigitte Nielsen, yeah.
Booked for operating while intoxicated. Second offense. After previously being arrested earlier this year in connection to another alleged drunk driving incident involving a hit and run. Court records show she later entered a no contest plea in that case.
Why did you smile? I mean, the smile is not helping. She's just trying to keep what little dignity she has left. Let's keep on moving, you guys, because now we got some breaking information where Iran's decision may be imminent, says Marco Rubio. Let's go, you guys.
Moments ago, Secretary of State Marco Rubio answering a question on the U.S. plan for Iran while in India. Listen.
There is a chance that whether it's later today, tomorrow, in a couple days, we may have something to say. But this issue needs to be solved, as the president said, one way or the other. Iran can never have a nuclear weapon. The straits need to be opened without tolls. They need to turn over their enriched uranium. They need to turn over their highly enriched uranium. We need to address that issue. We need to address the issue of enrichment. These are the president's points consistently. And his preference is always to deal with it in a diplomatic way. The president's preference is always to solve problems such as these through a negotiated diplomatic solution.
Okay.
That's what we're working on right now. But this problem will be solved, as the president's made clear one way or the other. We hope it's done through the diplomatic route. That's what we're working on, and perhaps there'll be something to talk about on that topic while I'm here on this visit at some point.
Okay, so some people don't like you, Marco. They said some people in the chat over here, like, they ain't really feeling you like that, Marco. They do not like you, but they don't like this guy either sometimes, especially when it comes down to me doing my song and my dance, when it goes, Mom dame, na easy super cat, na use a dam dame, na easy super cat, na use a dam dame, na easy super cat, na use a dam dame. Yeah, and small business owners feel the same way. Not just me, but you know what, you guys? I got you. I guess you get what you voted for. That's right, you guys. We got the small business owners who sound off on the liberal mayor's policies. That's right, you guys. How about if you're the small business owner that has a grocery store and Mom Dami wants to open up a free grocery store? Ain't you gonna be real happy when you hear about that, especially when it's not gonna be far from your store, right? Ain't you gonna be happy about that? Let's go, you guys. Let's see what the neighbors are talking about. And let's see what's happening in New York from Mr. Mom Dame. Na easy supercut, na use a dam dame.
Is moving forward with efforts to open city-owned grocery stores, and nearby business owners are not happy about it. Our FBI correspondent Madison Allworth is live at a Key Food grocery store here in New York City. Hello. Hey, Sandria. Ruben Luna owns this grocery store. He moved to the country when he was just 14. That year, he got his first job at a supermarket. Now, he owns 18 grocery stores of his own. The American dream. 3 of them are located here in Harlem near La Marqueta. That is the first location that Mayor Mamdani announced.
La Marqueta. You guys know 116th Street, East Side El Barrio. Shout out to Black Rob, R.I.P. B-Rob. Yes, that's where he from, you guys. East Side El Barrio, 116th. Black Rob.
As a grocery store run by the city. He says that he can't compete with a nationalized grocery store because they don't have to pay property taxes or utilities, and they have access to his hard-earned tax dollars.
No way. There's no way we can be open. If I lose 30%, I'm in trouble. I won't be able to pay the rent. I won't be able to pay the workers. And I don't want to lose the whole thing, whatever it's cost me 45 years working all my life to lose it because, I'm going to be fighting against someone who's spending our own money.
And the mayor is asking for a lot of money. He is proposing $70 million for 5 grocery stores. The one here in Harlem, La Marqueta, has a price tag of $30 million. Luna and a group of minority-owned grocery store owners have been trying to meet with the mayor, but they've had no luck. That will change next week during a hearing in front of the city council. That is the group that will decide if the mayor's proposal gets the green light. Some business representatives met with the speaker of the city council yesterday, and
That's on 139th and Lennox.
say she was receptive to their concerns, like Luna's concern that he's going to lose 30 to 40% of his customers if this grocery store opens.
But my question is this, I gotta say one thing though about, the prices of food are really high right now. So the people that can't afford it, can't afford the high prices, I know that they're gonna benefit from it. I don't know how it's gonna be paid for. I don't know how it's gonna be run. I don't know if they're gonna ration the food. We don't know anything about it. Just because the supermarket says that things are free, that doesn't mean that you can go in there and get 3 or 4 shopping carts of food, because other people have to eat as well. My question is that, what about the quality of the foods? Will you get the same types of things? Whole lot of things that you got to think about before you do this. How you're going to get it to there, to and fro, who's going to deliver it. All of those things have to be played. And if you didn't really do your homework on that, Mr. Mom Dami, that easy supercat, that user Dam Dami, this may blow up in your face. So I hope you got plans for this, because around you and surrounding you, everybody's watching. And if you're willing to take those supermarkets out, you're willing to take the place of all of those jobs, we're going to see what happens. Yeah, we're going to see. Yeah, exactly. About to give out some free Malta meal and Spam and free cheese. They're going to bring that back. Like, yeah, wait a minute. We thought it was a supermarket. Oh, no. It's going to be like, what do you call that stuff? Puff rice. Remember the black and white label and all of that? Beans with a white can. Beans. What kind of beans are they? Open it up. You can figure it out. Probably some beans that you don't even like. You never know. We're going to find out. I'm not trying to throw shade on a boy's campaign, but we're going to see what he comes up with. Let's get on over to Virginia. I believe this is in Boonville. This is a piece of crap. I don't even want to say dog, whatever like that. This is a piece of crap. Hey, what's up, you guys? This is a super chat, and it's from Jordan. What's going on, you guys? And thank you so much, Sam Champion, for shouting out. This super chat is from Jordan. Okay, cool. Let's get on over to Virginia, and we got this piece of crap who's been sentenced for child. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let them say it. I don't even want that to come out of my mouth. Boonville man. I'm not even going to call him a man. I changed it to piece of crap.
Also due at noon, a Boonville man will spend 4 years in federal prison for possessing images and videos of child sexual abuse materials. Joshua Honeycutt learned his fate today in Oxford. Federal prosecutors say the 42-year-old had, get this, 4,000 videos and 17,000 images of children under the age of 12 engaging in sexually explicit conduct. Now, the U.S. Attorney Scott Leary says all children are safer now that Honeycutt has been locked up. Not only will he have to serve time in federal prison, but he will also be forced to register as a sex offender. Meanwhile, a Louisville also due at noon, a Boonville man will.
Glad you've been taken off the street. I'm glad that one has been taken off the street. Now let's go. Thunder, thunder, thunder thighs. Ho! That's not how it goes. It's thunder, thunder, thundercats. I know. But for this one next coming up here, we're gonna call it thunder thighs. Because those thighs look thundering as they bring her across the street with them handcuffs on. Them thighs is like thunder, thunder, thunder thighs. I used to do that to my sister when she walked. She used to hate that. I'd be like, thunder, thunder, thunder thighs. No! Let's keep on moving, you guys. We got to get over here to North Carolina. A Raleigh woman who allegedly opens pow pow outside of a Raleigh courthouse. That's one of them women that'll say, fool, you think I care about going to jail? You see my thighs? I'm not playing about it. Anytime you got a woman that talks to you like that says she's not scared of certain things, I think you guys may want to listen to her. Because Thunder Thighs here, she wasn't playing. And this was a civil matter, not even a criminal matter. But don't play with her dough. Let's get into it, you guys. Let's go. Let's go.
As a civil dispute took a.
Oh, no. No, you won't, because we know how to get it back. Don't play. One more time from the top. Okay, do it. What? No, come on. Give me 1 second, please. They think it's a game. And now back to our regular story. Let's get it, you guys. Let's go.
Megan, we are on the other side of the courthouse from where you are right now. Again, that suspect identified as 57-year-old, a 57-year-old Gwendolyn White. As part of the investigation, police have been focusing their efforts on a white car that's been parked outside of the courthouse all day today. It has White's name on the license plate there. Meanwhile, take a look at that dramatic cell phone video showing Raleigh police taking White into custody outside the courthouse after the shooting.
Thunder.
Police say
Thunder
is facing pending attempted murder charges. Earlier, Raleigh Police Chief Rico Boyce said that White and the two attorneys were involved in a heated hearing for a civil case on the 10th floor of the courthouse. We've been able to confirm this was a 4-year-old case involving White and Roseville police over officer body cam video. That's when Boyce says White became belligerent.
The suspect in this case became belligerent in court. That court case ended. The suspect left the courthouse, retrieved their vehicle, and returned back to the courthouse here on Fayetteville Street. The suspect got out of the vehicle, approached the two victims, shot both victims, and that's when the deputies and officers were able to take that suspect in custody.
And she looked like she did not care. That's one of them women that you do not play with. She said, oh yeah, I'm leaving early. I'll be back. I'll be back. You guys got to pay attention to how somebody leave and what they say.
And back live out here on Fayetteville Street, Boyce also clarified that during the hearing, White left on her own from the courthouse and came back in a vehicle before opening fire. It's unclear if that white vehicle that police are investigating now was the vehicle White returned in before police say she opened fire. Of course, pushing for more details. We'll pass them along as we get them. For now, Megan, we'll send things back to you.
She was not playing. That's one of them ladies that's going to tell you what she going to do, and then you're going to be like, oh, she ain't really going to do that. We'll be fine. Let's go on to lunch. You're walking outside like this. Next thing you hear, thunder. What was that? Thunder. Pow, pow. Thunder thighs. Exactly. Got she struck again, you guys. And I want to just pray for the lawyers. This was a civil matter, man. Civil. And she took it there. Want to pray for you guys that you get 100% recovery. Want to pray for her to calm down. And I bet you one thing, ain't nobody else going to play with her like that if she get out. Show none but love. Thank you so much, Jordan Dowdy. Thank you so much for love. Let's go. Let's keep on moving forward to St. James. That's right, Jamaica. But we'll have to lance you sometime, brethren. You're going over to Jamaica right now. Let's get on over to Jamaica. We got a situation in Granville, St. James. Closed circuit TV footage shows and captures fatal police pow-powing of a victim identified as Buju. I'm hoping this is not the Buju that we know. Didn't hear anything about Buju, but yes, this victim has been identified as name being Buju. It's a woman to me, to be honest with you guys. Now, this woman, Buju, was being told to get out of the vehicle. She did not get out of the vehicle. She proceeded to start the vehicle and drive into the lane of where the officer / soldier was. He produced pow pow. And let's keep it moving forward. Let's let you guys see what happened here. Let's move forward over here. We got this prime minister who's calling for accountability after a controversial Granville pow-powing. TV Jamaica, you guys, let's go. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to Primetime News.
Special welcome once again to viewers on TVJ International in the Cayman Islands and online at onespotmedia.com.
Up first this evening, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has broken his silence on last Sunday's controversial police shooting in Granville, St. James.
Addressing the JCF staff and Junior Command course graduation, Dr. Holness called for accountability while reminding officers that their core duty is to preserve life. Sandy Williams reports. Grief, anger, and growing calls for justice. The fatal police shooting of Latoya Bulgin in St. James has ignited a firestorm of concern across Jamaica and beyond.
Don't give them an excuse in any state or country that you're in. Do not ever start a car and put it in the position of driving forward to an officer. Never give them the excuse.
As details continue to emerge, the incident has once again placed the conduct of law enforcement under the microscope, reviving long-standing fears about excessive use of force and the protection of civilian lives.
Less than a week ago, Latoya Bulgin from St. James lost her life in a police-involved shooting. I extend my sincere condolences to her family, her friends, her community, and all who are grieving. I know that the incident has caused pain, anger, and deep concern across Jamaica, and not just in Jamaica.
Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has acknowledged the global reach of the tragedy, with disturbing images and reports circulating widely, prompting concern from Jamaicans overseas and even international observers.
So I've been receiving calls from Jamaicans overseas concerned, and from friends who are not Jamaican, but who would have seen the incident circulated.
Yeah, but that's what I said. Don't give them no excuse, you guys. It happens here. It just happened in Minnesota. Didn't it happen in Minnesota where a lady got in a car and and pow pow? Exactly. Be careful, you guys. A car is a weapon. Let's keep on moving forward. Double tap that screen. We still want to pray for her soul. Want to pray for her family. Want to pray for everybody who's probably suffering throughout this situation, because as you can see, there was a lot of people out there. She has a lot of people that actually have a lot of love for her. So yes, we hopefully they'll take this as a message. Everybody will calm down on both sides as well. Never use a vehicle in any sort of way, shape, or manner. And even if you look at it as you're just trying to get away from the person and thinking that you're going to move around them, don't take it that way all the time. Because again, there can be a possibility where they're looking at it as you're using the car to try to do something to them. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. We got to go back over to Chicago because, yes, you already said it. The Bears, they're done. They had enough with Chicago, you guys. I know I already saw it in the comments. You don't think I cover sports too? I cover it, especially when it comes down to something like this. It's going to hurt the economy for that part of the state, at least, that part of the city. And yeah, they're saying that they couldn't get this stadium anywhere, so we plan on us to go. So Chicago Bears, they're leaving Chicago, you guys, and they're planning on going to where?
New at 6, the Bears are throwing cold water on Mayor Johnson's bid to keep the team in Chicago. The team released a statement reading, quote, "The Chicago Bears have exhausted every opportunity to stay in Chicago, which was our initial goal. There is not a viable site in the city." In recent weeks, Mayor Johnson's been lobbying against the so-called mega projects bill, which would facilitate the team's move to Arlington Heights, saying he has a plan to keep the team in Chicago. But the Bears say the only sites under consideration are Hammond, Indiana, and Arlington Heights.
There you go. Somebody already knew it. Somebody in the comments said that's why everybody need to do what? Move. They're going back to Indiana. If you're really that hard of a Chicago Bears fan, will they change the name of the Chicago Bears then to the Indiana Bears? Let me ask you guys, do you think that that'd be something that they'll do? Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. We got a situation over here where, that's right, you guys. That's right. Watch your head. We got 7, that's right, 7 robbers who've been arrested in Los Angeles area burglaries. The ones that have been breaking in people's houses, the ones that have been waiting till you go out to work, the ones who've been going through your personal items. I understand how that feels. It's happened to me more than one time by someone I actually knew, both times. It's nothing like being stolen from, having your things taken from you, and the way that you can just feel how people just went through your things and just rambled through it and took whatever they wanted. But it's a good feeling when you find out that they know now who's doing this. But you guys would not believe the high tech surgery way that these criminals are going about robbing your homes. even if you have a security system. They're carrying around antennas with magnets on it, all sorts of different things to jam your security devices. Not only that, they're hiding cameras inside of fake bricks, all sorts of things to see when you go and when you leave home. If they really want to get you, this is going to show you guys how they've been doing it and how they cracked the case. Come on, you guys. I want you guys to check this out. A pretty good episode right here. Then they're using hidden cable Wi-Fi jammers to scramble your security system.
People are now in custody for a series of home break-ins all across West LA, Ventura County, and the San Fernando Valley. Our McCullough Medina shows us their alleged tactics, even using social media to scope out their targets.
But these suspects carry it to jam your camera system and other Wi-Fi devices connected to the cloud.
Sheriff Robert Luna says these crimes are carefully planned out by burglary crews that use increasingly sophisticated tactics to monitor homes before striking. He showed us this hidden surveillance camera disguised as artificial turf, designed, investigators say, to be placed outside homes to monitor when residents come and go.
Can you imagine that? You got the bushes across the street. You don't even know they got that brick in there that's monitoring you when you come and go. Can you imagine that? Check this out.
The most alarming cases, District Attorney Nathan Hoffman says a West LA family was inside their home when a burglar tried to break in.
The individual inside the house looked at his surveillance cameras and saw a man using a heavy object trying to smash his way into the home. Imagine the terror.
Police say the suspect was still inside when LAPD arrived, and then he took off on foot. Chief Jim McDonald says officers surrounded the area and caught him.
Through this arrest, investigators connected that suspect to over 25 burglaries throughout the city of Los Angeles, with 14 of those burglaries impacting homes in the San Fernando Valley.
So all of those robberies, those celebrity homes and all of that, you can imagine how many robberies these guys are responsible for. Now check out what they was using for the security systems.
Authorities say the suspects are also posing as delivery drivers, ringing doorbells with fake DoorDash bags to see if anyone answers. And Sheriff Luna warns social media can make homeowners targets too.
If you're showing off that watch, that car, that $3,000 purse, whatever it may be, you're probably becoming a target. They're not.
You fronting on the gram, showing everybody that watch and all of that. Yeah, they gonna wait. Oh, I know where he at. Gonna try to get over there. It doesn't take. It's not hard to find someone's location. You heard about Chris Brown's home. They almost the third time this month that they try to break in there. Yeah.
Dumb. People call them dumb kids and all that kind of stuff. They're not dumb. They do their research.
Stephen Calabro was attacked with bear spray by robbery suspects when he says he tried to confront one of them as they were breaking into a neighbor's home in Studio City on May 8th. It's unclear if the arrests announced today were related to his case, but he says he's happy to know that police are making progress.
Everybody thought nothing was going to be done about it.
In all, 7 suspects were arrested in 3 separate cases spanning Los Angeles, Ventura County, and Burbank. Prosecutors say more charges could still be coming. In LA, I'm Miguel Medina, NBC4 News.
I'm happy for you guys that they cracking down on these guys and they finally getting to them, because there's nothing like working hard to get things, to have a good family, taking care of your home, and the next thing you know, somebody to break in your house, like when you're on vacation or something like that. That sucks. Or when you're going out to do a job. And another thing that they do for the players, they have a real good way of finding out when the games, of course, they're going to know when a game is going to be. And when the players are away, they'll break in your house. You guys remember Shadir Sanders? They broke into his home because they know the players are not going to be home. You may want to get security or a few pit bulls / cane corsos, you guys. And now, hopefully, we can get some pit bulls saved. Let's double tap that screen and get those likes up, you guys. You remember what I'm saying. You guys remember that. You guys know what I'm talking about. Look at that. They don't care if you have a bicycle. They'll steal it while you're at work. Exactly. You can't even fight them off in New York. You'll be charged. There you go. People know you're not home. Yes, I hate a thief and a liar. You know what my grandmother used to always say? First of all, Mary Tanner know what the hell you talking about. Mary Tanner says pit bull, pit bull, pit bull. I say it all the time. I don't know why you guys don't like pit bulls. Straight up and down. Pit bull, pit bull. Pit bull, straight up and down. I'm not playing with you. And the last time I got somebody stole from me. It was somebody that I know. Yes, I hate a thief and a liar, Jolena. My grandmother used to say this: if you lie, you're gonna steal. If you steal, you're gonna lie. That's my grandmother's favorite line right there. And she said it to me a couple of times too. I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you straight up and down. That's why I don't have to lie no more. Hey, what you gonna do? Beat my butt? Might as well. Let's get on over to something that we actually have a lot of love for. We all collectively love this here. Don't care if you're a Republican. I don't care if you're a Democrat or a liberal, liberal or a conservative. You all and we all know we love them. We love the animals. Come on now, stop playing about it. This is a really sad situation right here, but we didn't know if this mayor was going to make it. She had to be lifted up by a crane. The place that she was staying was not feeding her for months. She wasn't getting the proper care, you guys. We're hoping that this mayor right here is going to be able to be saved. That's what you're looking at right there. That is a mayor, and they're trying to use a crane to pick her up and to save her life. Let's go into this, guys. Let's keep on going. Let's go.
Using a crane to lift this horse up. Hi, my name is Anita. I'm producer of the Doro, and when I saw this video, I reached out immediately to the rescuers to figure out what is happening.
Mara was rescued from a stable where the previous owner had neglected her. She was so
You literally can see her ribs, and it's really hard to see the ribs on a horse when they're a hairy horse like this. Let's get those likes up, you guys. Double tap that screen and get it up. If you love animals, if you're a fellow lover of animals, horses, dogs, birds, I want to see and make sure that you guys double tap that screen and get those likes up. Also, subscribe to our channel. That's right down there. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on that notification that says all to let everybody know that you're here. That's the way you do it, you guys. And if you love animals, let's show it. And don't worry, the power of that one word will prevail. I know you're going to feel sad about this, but remember those words that we always show, that we always talk about. Love. It's going to beat it. Let's go.
she couldn't stand on her own. We used the hoist to lift her up, had to take her to the intensive care unit. She looked like she had given up on life. We didn't know if she would make it.
You see how many people care and how many people is fighting for her?
She received advanced IV fluid therapy along with other medications and plenty of supportive care. For the next weeks, we had to hand feed her and monitor her very closely.
She's so hungry. She's tearing that food up off the floor, off the hand feeding. They have to hand feed her because she's so weak. She's got cuts on her eyebrows.
Slowly, she started feeling a bit stronger. After 20 days, she was finally able to stand up on her own.
I like the way she's just throwing her whole face into the food and just going for it. Love the way the people are taking care of her and making sure that she gets what she needs.
She's a completely different mare now, and she will always be taken care of.
Now, did you hear how serious those last words were the ones that really impacted me? She's a completely different mare now, and she will always be taken care of. I don't care. Call me what you want. I love animals.
She's a completely different mare now, and she will always be taken care of.
How important that is to me to know that, I love it. I love something. And look how happy she looked, just like doing her thing. She out there like, I'm a horse. I'm chilling and I'm alive. Give us something to live for, right? That's beautiful right there. Such a beautiful big horse. You don't want to have a horse like that die. Come on now. Do not get a horse or an animal that you cannot take care of. And before it gets to the stage of something like that, please reach out to people, because I guarantee you many people would have took this horse before it got to that stage. And I'm so happy that she got a new home, people that care about her. Yeah, those are the things that I like to show. I ain't gonna even play with you guys. I have a whole episode all day of nothing but good animals and stuff like that. I'm still working on it. I want to just have one episode of just nothing but dogs, animals, rescues, and things like that. That'll be a really good show, won't it? See, we're really gonna stick around for one of those. I'm fighting for her in my prayers, Brian. In an instant, see what I'm saying? See, somebody said I would have took that horse in an instant. Look at Jesse. Don't even got no land, but she would have probably took it. Look at that. We love our animals. Old man can't wait for the day. You already know. Wish I had the land for horses. Oh my God, could you guys imagine if you had enough land to have a horse? Woo, that'd be fire. What kind of horse would you have? Me, I want one of the Clydesdales because I'm one of the old schools from back in the day. And my mother used to make me watch Little House on the Prairie, and Charles had the Clydesdales, Budweiser horses. Yeah, I like the Clydesdales. I think they're like stocky, the real big ones. I like those kinds of horses. Yeah, I would love one of those. Those Clydesdales, woo! What do they call them? The Budweiser horses? Yeah, I like those with the white hair. Oh, they're beautiful. They're so beautiful. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Yeah, let's go. Let's keep on. What's that? I want a Palomino. Ah, they beautiful too. Yeah, a working horse. Yes, fluffy feet. Look at that. You know what I'm talking about, Gringo. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's keep on going, you guys. Now, from what's this? Oh no, we got another one. Because sad situation here, I wanted to get you guys prepared for somebody that I grew up on, one of my favorite artists ever. This artist right here really made me want to become an artist as far as a rapper. Wasn't scared to dance because of him. I grew up in Harlem, and him and Easy Rock made one of the best songs ever. I want to give a rest in peace to my brother Rob Bass, the king of dance, the king of the party, king of turning people up. One of the best songs and the best timeless times of my life. No one will tell you and no one can explain how that one song, It Takes Two, impacted so many people's lives. So yes, I want to give a rest in peace to our brother Rob Bass, 59 years of life, and he's no longer with us as of yesterday. He lost his life to cancer, and I want to pray for him as well as his family. Yes, Rob Bass, DJ Easy Rock, It Takes Two. God bless you, brother, for all of the good times, joy and pain, the premieres, the shows, the way you guys put it on, definitely impacted my career. Amen. Rest in peace, brother. R.I.P. to Rob Bass.
Fans are mourning the loss of a music pioneer. Rapper Rob Bass has died just days after celebrating his birthday. He is, of course, known for that 1988 hit song, It Takes Two, with DJ Easy Rock. His real name was Robert Gignard. The family of the hip hop icon sharing a statement online saying he passed away peacefully today.
Now, when y'all heard that do right about now, you're about to be. When you heard that, it was a whole. That's like hearing the Benjamins about to come on. When you heard It Takes Two about to come on, tell the truth, ladies. I'm talking about the ones that was doing the twerk before it was even called twerking. Right about now. Y'all used to be out there. Me, myself, too, running, man. I'm talking about dancing till I'm sweating. Play it again, play it again, play it again, play it again. And then right after that was joy and pain. That's right. Rest in peace, Rob Bass. Rest in peace, my brother.
He was surrounded by family after a private battle with cancer. The rapper was set to actually perform in Atlantic City in August. Rob Bass was only 59 years old.
Telling you guys, you got to appreciate each other, man. Appreciate every single person. I tell my friends I love them every single day. You can't get off the phone without me saying that. All right, love you, bro. Talk to you later. Got them saying it now. That's right, because you never know when it's going to be the last time. Love you so much, Rob Bass. I gotta show nothing but massive respect for you. Because yes, grew up off of Rob Bass. Definitely It Takes Two. Definitely the crew. Harlem stand up represent. One of the best, one of our legends. Always represent, will always play your songs and always remember the good times. Amen. Woo! Boy, is life changing. Boy, does life change. That's what I'm telling you guys about. That's what you really have to prepare for. The changes in life. If you can deal with changes in life, you're going to be all right. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because now we are at our health and wellness section. And this is our cheat day. Why is it important to cheat? It's important to cheat. You need to award yourself with fun. Therefore, whenever you can take advantage of a situation, and as long as it's not hurting you, go for it. And today, we're going to be having our cheat day because on Sunday, we do cheat day. That means, you know what cheat day is to me? It's a day where I don't got to make notes, where I don't got to worry about the timing on the text over here. Gonna kick it with you guys for a minute while I try to get this jacket off. You see, I've been working out, so my pecs are a little bigger over here. I'm proud of that. And my biceps are a little bigger too. And my hands got bigger. I don't know how. But for some reason they did. So what I'm gonna do right now is tell you guys it's okay to have a cheat day. And it's okay to kick it sometimes. So you and I, we're gonna have a cheat day right now on the health and wellness side. We do this sometimes. You don't need to beat yourself up all the time. You don't need to go through so much stress. Oh yeah, let's program ourselves for this Bugatti. Let's do that on time. Sometimes you can just cheat. Okay, you guys can hear me. I know we still good. I know we good because I moved the mic. What I want you guys to do sometimes is just give yourself a cheat day. You might even be able to have a couple of potato chips today because you've been going so hard at the rest of the week, but you probably won't. You probably still have a handful of nuts. You'll probably still keep on taking care of yourself and doing what you've been doing throughout the week. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. Once you get to that point where you really care about your health and your wellness and what you're doing, because we got so many people here that are falling in line and that are really taking care of themselves. So I don't mind being the guru of that, helping you guys get to the proper place when it comes to your health. So today, why is it important to cheat? We're going to get into 10 minutes, only 10 minutes. But what we're going to do is a little bit of Tai Chi. And as you can see, I took off my jacket because I'm going to do it with you the best that I can. I'm not telling you guys to go into ranges and motions and go far where you can't go. Go as far as you can. Do as much as you can. Each one of these exercises I'm about to show you guys are a minute long. And sometimes a minute is actually long. Doesn't mean that you have to go the whole minute. Go half a minute. Go part of it. If your doctor told you not to do it, don't do no exercise. Don't do what Boogotti telling you because I don't want to hurt you. But at the same time, we got to do some sort of moving. So let's go ahead and get it moving a little bit, you guys. What do I have for them today? So Boogotti can cheat and at the same time, really learn something at the same time. So yes, we're going to go over to 10 minutes of full body Tai Chi for Purple Sunday. That's right. For Purple Sunday, we're gonna burn belly fat and boost fat burning. You guys ready? And it starts off fast. Anybody who gonna work out with me, come on and work out right now. If you're not, pay attention, see if it's something that you're interested in. And guess what? The link to this exact video will be in the Discord. So if you remember the Discord, you'll be able to go. You'll be able to check this out. Do it when you like. You ain't even gonna believe how easy it is. Let's go. Let's get into 10 minutes, full body Tai Chi, healing the Tai Chi flow, not those moves, regular moves. Come on, you guys, we got 10 minutes. I'm not even gonna be able to stop because she only gives you like a half a second in between. Let's go. Let's get it. Take a deep breath and slow down with this calming Tai Chi practice. Let's go. Movements and mindful breathing will improve balance, flexibility, and inner harmony. Relax your body, clear your mind, and flow with the energy of the moment. Let's begin. Tai Chi. Little moves. Just move it a little bit. You ain't got to do too much. That's right. Just move. Get your up and move. Get up. Get up, Miss Swanza. Come on, Liberty. Come on, Brian. Let's go, Colessive. 3, 2, 1. Next exercise. Easy. Ow. 2 taps. I can do it 2 times. Told you a minute is long, right? A minute is not a little bit of time. Yeah, I was fighting that person for 3 minutes. No, you wasn't. Come on, y'all. We could do it. We could do this. I found easy stuff for us to do. I found some easy stuff for us to do. Brian supervising. Brian over there supervising. All right, y'all. We got to keep going now. You're only getting 5 seconds.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Exercise.
It works, though. Okay. That's a dance. That's that, who do you really want him or do you really want me? Okay. Okay. My back just cracked. My back just cracked. Tell me if your back just cracked. I know mine did. Yo, Theo, why you do that? Theo got me crying over here.
2, 1. Next exercise.
Okay, I'm good with this one. This is the calf lift. I'm good with this. Okay, not too hard. Do what you can. And let me know if you feel some bones crack. That's a good thing. If you hear any cracking, that's good. Yes, crack. Somebody said sitting this one out. Ad Rain said I'm sitting this one out. My ankles are always right, so this helps. Okay. Okay. Okay, Kalesa. Now I do my knees. Okay. Calf lifts. Okay. Just lost my leg, fam, on first attempt. G95. I told you a minute is long. Shoot, lady. I do like 7 more of these.
3, 2, 1. Next exercise.
Oh, you can. Oh, you can. Oh, you can. Cha 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 cha. Don't be switching up on us now. Oh, you can. Somebody said pushing out a fart. Hey, if that happens, it's a natural flow. Brian, it's a natural flow, bro. Just don't be sitting behind him. Don't be standing behind Brian right now. You can do it.
3, 2, 1. Next exercise.
Okay, okay, okay. Trying to be fly like a directing traffic or something like that. Okay, I'm directing traffic. This that directing traffic. Don't be standing behind Brian, y'all. Nope. Right, not right now. Come on, Liberty. Get it going, girl. Get it going, Liberty. Come on, y'all. We could do it. Don't you feel better already, though, honestly? Didn't even know that we was going to work out today. But we do it together. And we benefit together. Yeah, look at that. That's a dance. All right, what you got for me?
2, 1. Next exercise.
Okay. Lot of mercy. Lot of mercy. That's the lot of mercy. My whole body cracking. Liberty, my whole is cracking right now. My whole everything done cracked. Jolena said, I already been working on my legs. Okay, well, guess what? This gonna be in a Discord if you want to use it. This will definitely be there. Somebody said this is Motown. Oh Lord. Here we go. Damn. How many more left? Okay. Okay, you about to make me pull my shirt out my pants over here. Don't look under my arms. I'm sweating, y'all. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Don't look. I'm putting my whole life on the line for you guys right now. I'm showing you guys that I'm in it with you. Hey, whatever it is, what it is. I'll take a shower after. Don't give up, y'all. Don't give up. There you go. There you go, Frederick. I love it. There you go, Jolena. There you go. There you go. No, this is not Star Search. I'm working it out. Work it out, y'all. We're going to benefit together. Jesus Christ. How many more? Woo.
3.
Your arms feel like you've been punching into somebody. Okay, I could do this. All right, all right. Okay, okay, okay. This is like calming. This is calming the last one. This is going to calm the last one. This is cool. Somebody dying at me over there. Look at Sabuja just laughing. You ain't doing it if you're laughing. You ain't got no time to be laughing if you're doing this. Straight up. Yes, it's 1 minute, but it don't feel like it. Somebody said, you said 1 minute, not 1 minute each exercise, Boogotti. It wasn't me, it's her. It's this lady, man. And my lower back can feel it right now. Oh, you over there supervising that, Reigns? Who you supervising? We got 2 other people watching the show right now or something? Damn, lady. How many more minutes? How many more?
3, 2, 1. Next exercise.
Oh, this must be the wind down here. This got to be the wind down. It can't be no more. Yeah, this a good wind down right here. I talk about I'm cheating. This ain't no damn cheating. I'd rather write notes for the rest of the shows. Cheating. Okay, okay. No, they're not. It's about 1 more. Dustin, that's it. It was only 7 of them. Yeah, but we need to feel it. Let's earn it. Why not? Let's do it. 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 I feel good though. I feel good though. I really do. Give yourself a hug exercise, angels. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I feel it.
3, 2, 1. Next exercise.
All right, this better be the last one. This mistletoe. This that mistletoe. Or some kind of sachet. You put too much hips in it. God, woman, if this is it, I'll be so happy. If this is it, let this be it. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Come on now. 12, 10. This got to be the last one, y'all. This got to be the last one. Got to be the last one. Jesus Christ. Come on now.
3, 2, 1. Next exercise.
Oh, this got to be the last one. All right, this is the last one. I looked, y'all. This got to be the last one. Okay. This ain't that bad. This ain't that bad. This is just moving. Okay, I could do this. Don't do nothing else crazy with the hands going up over the head, though. That's enough. Now my legs are starting to feel this too. PM said I was done minutes ago. We could do it, Luigi. I think this is it. I think this is it. Let's do it. Let's do it, y'all. I want to go. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. I'm working out with you. I try to lead by example. I know one thing. My thighs and my butt, woo, on fire right now. Jesus Christ. She make me lift any.
Great job completing today's Tai Chi practice.
Thank God.
Take a moment to appreciate the calm energy and balance you created for your body and mind.
Mm-hmm.
Keep practicing, stay mindful, and let this peaceful flow carry into the rest of your day. See you in the next session.
There you go, guys. We did it.
Take a deep
And
breath
you know how I always tell you, we're gonna definitely put that in the actual in the Discord. I'm gonna tell you guys like this. I probably was talking about it a lot. I probably was, complaining a lot, but I don't think it was bad. I actually think it was a pretty good quick workout for all of us to do together. I really think that it was a good opportunity for us to get together and be able to actually do a good workout together. Be honest with you, it's one of the best ones that we were able to actually do collectively like this. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give that one a really high ranking right there. I really appreciate that. That was fun and helpful. See, Tai Chi is the best, wonderful, good all over body workout. Girls can go forever. I was off today from exercise. Okay, Miss Swanza says y'all had me laughing so hard while I was doing it. That's why we come here, y'all. I'm telling you, like our family is no freaking joke. If my neighbors see me doing this, they'd really be barking at the door. Okay, fantastic. I can still feel my legs burning. That's what I'm talking about. But you know what? Sometimes don't go that far. Don't do as much. And do another thing, what I want you guys to make sure that you do. Don't do as much. When you feel like you want to tap out on a certain workout, you don't got to keep on going. Y'all run the show. The longer you do that workout, the better you'll get. Don't worry about none of that. Yeah, just do your thing. And I know a lot of people did it, and it's not hard. I'm proud of a lot of people that's here. Look at Jelena. I know that you did it. I believe you. I definitely believe you, Jelena. I know that you did it. I could tell in the way that we was rolling, in the way that we was moving. I know that you did it, and you was actually commenting. Who else did it actually? Who else actually did it? You see that this was a way better than the 2 jobs sitting in a chair for 10 to 14 hours a day. Thank you. Yeah, we can do stuff like that. I did it, but I didn't get out of bed. Oh, that was cool, Dustin. I like your honesty. That's real cool. I did arms. Can we get the name of the video? Yeah, you can get the name of the video. And channel, let me ask you a question. Are you a member of Our Bottom Line's Discord channel? You need to be a member of Our Bottom Line Discord because I really make sure. Thank you, Luigi. I appreciate that. Thank you. Jelena said because I didn't talk. Okay. But I definitely know that you did your thing. I did the whole thing, says Miss Swans. I know that you did. Was cooking breakfast for my family. I'm parking a lot, so I didn't at this time. But I believe you guys are going to be able to do it, and you're going to do it again because we make sure that we do things over here. We don't play around. I already know how y'all get down. But what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to make sure that this video, 10 minutes of full body Tai Chi and burning belly fat and boosting fat burning. It's a pretty long title. That's why I tell you guys to come on over to the Discord, and every single one of our videos is in the Discord. Every single one of them. This is 10 minutes, full body Tai Chi. burn belly fat and boost fat burning. And now the channel, it's Healing Tai Chi Flow. It's called the Healing Tai Chi Flow. This is what I want you guys to do. Healing Tai Chi Flow. We're going to go to subscribe. We're going to hit that subscribe. After you see it light up, we always hit that arrow down. Remember, and you want to press all, even under me right here. Subscribe and hit all. This way you get all of our notifications whenever we're on, and you won't miss any videos from this channel. Make sure that you guys subscribe to good substance, good channels, as well as probably like the other stuff that we're subscribing to. This way you get good things coming up in your timeline out of everywhere, and you'll be able to have a real good assortment of different things that you guys can check out, as well as subscribing to Our Bottom Line. Make sure that we're in that smorgasbord of clips and videos that you guys get to choose from as well. Again, I got to make sure that you guys know, go to the Discord, download Discord, Our Bottom Line, the same way that we spell it. All of our videos are right there. 10 minutes, full body Tai Chi, burn belly fat, and boost fat burning. And that's from the Healing Tai Chi Flow. Let's keep on moving forward. You guys double tap that screen and get those likes up, because guess what? Have you ever foster failed? This made me cry for probably like a minute straight. Just love animals so much, and I just have to let you guys see something, because sometimes our animals, when they're born, they're not born with all of their parts. They're all of their digits. One might not have a paw, might be missing a leg, but guess what's beautiful? Love. Love is beautiful. I'm gonna do it in sign language. It's beautiful. You know why? Because someone actually takes their life and they look at this animal's life and they say, you know what? I'm gonna be your mommy. I'm gonna be your daddy. Have you ever foster failed? You ever try to get a dog and say, you know what? I'm gonna just take care of this dog and give it to somebody else because I don't have no time for it, but you wound up keeping it? This here has to be one of the best foster fails I've ever heard of. This is probably the most heartwarming story that I always say it, but it's a very heartwarming story to me. This is a foster mom that becomes a seeing eye human for a blind puppy. Yes, out of a whole litter of puppies, this one puppy wound up blind, and she thought no one would want it. So she fostered it. She didn't even know that she was picking her own baby. I love this story, you guys, and it was so heartwarming. I thought that you guys would love it too.
Anywhere I went, I would make these clicking noises and his ears would perk up and he would just prance on over to me. He really used me as his seeing eye human. Where did they come from? Somebody brought in a box of puppies. And there's this one with no eyes. I noticed one of them had no eyes. So instantly I thought, nobody's gonna want a puppy with no eyes. It's so hard to find homes for them. Oh my goodness. Hello. So I took him and I fostered him. What did you do? Can you get around? There were a few hiccups at first with him learning how to exist in the world as a blind, tiny little puppy. Where are you? Hello? I'm right here. His bond with me definitely helped him adjust to life without eyes. Hi, buddy. But then he grew to learn the sound of my footsteps. So I don't have to do the clicking noises anymore. Sit. Good boy. Each day.
Did you guys notice how that puppy went from that big to now he's recognizing her walk and how she's stepping in the house? She's being greeted by him every single day. Now he's almost like up to her knee, and she's talking about she gonna be able to get his dog away. Yeah, okay.
We became closer and closer to each other. Oh, he's so cute. Charles loves to sleep on my head at night. He'll just put his body on my face and sleep that way. There's an organization I co-founded that sends dogs off Guam and Saipan to adopters and rescues stateside. Hi. And there was a flight that went out a few weeks ago, and that was the one that Charles was supposed to go on.
There was a flight of dogs that were okay to be fostered. They already got their shots and everything, and he's supposed to be on this flight. He was supposed to be on that flight, you guys. Y'all heard her, right?
Dogs off Guam and Saipan to adopters and rescues stateside. And there was a flight that went out a few weeks ago, and that was the one that Charles was supposed to go on, but he didn't. He missed his flight. Well, I mean, he intentionally missed his flight. Guys, I have something to tell you. I'm keeping Charles. We decided to adopt Charles officially. Oh my God, he's so cute. My family was super excited that we decided to keep Charles. I simply couldn't imagine life without him in it.
That's right, you guys. Charles and Lauren. Special thanks to Charles. Special thanks to Lauren. That's how we get down over here. We love the animals, and we love that you guys love them too. The fact that we've got such a growing platform with so many people here that feel the same way about animals, I can't feel anything less than blessed. You guys, y'all know how we do around here. And yes, if you want to be part of what? The Show Your Talent Search that's coming up real soon in about a week. The Show Your Talent Search. That's the talent search that we're doing in Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island, where you can win, boom, $250. Sponsored by Big Drip Hard Punch. I'm going to be one of the hosts. I'm going to be the host with my DJ Don Dada, formerly of Black Ink Crew. That's right. If you got talent and you're trying to get some money, trying to get paid, all you got to do is show up to one of our locations. And if you win, boom, that's right, $250 right there, you guys. You'll be able to walk away with that. And after we get all 5 boroughs together, all 5 groups plus one person from here, you guys are going to be able to compete for $1,000. That's right, you guys. Sponsored by Big Drip Hard Punch. And like I said, I'm going to be the one hosting it with my DJ, DJ Don Dada. And if you want to be a part of the talent show, you see what Miss Swanza says right there. Want to get lit? Drink Big Drip. All you got to do, go over to the website, www.drinkbigdrip.com. That's 2 G's and 2 P's. Go to the first page, put your email address in the notification area, and they will keep you up to date on where they're going to be. That's right, you guys. Big Drip, www.drinkbigdrip.com. 14% by volume. You only need one, trust me. And look at that 12-ounce can, not those little suckers that they got out there now. Trust me, grape, raspberry, lemon, 14% alcohol. Trust me, you guys, by volume, one of the best on the market. Now, what do we got to do? Because you guys know we don't just come in for nothing. We got to get those prayers in the air, especially for Purple Sunday. For everybody that made it this far, I hope that you had a fantastic show. I think I really enjoyed myself today, especially with the health and wellness section. Actually was pretty much bigger than what I thought it would be. Fantastic that you guys had a chance to join in with me with the workouts, and I hope you guys got a whole lot out of it. But you know what we got to do right now before we get out of here? The same way we come in is the same way we're going to leave. It ain't church, but we know we got to get those prayers in the air, because we got to let the Lord know that we appreciate him and we appreciate all the love and being able to what? How about just being able to make it here today to be with each other? How about that? That's right. We're going to get those prayers in the air for health, for love, for happiness, and for understanding. Want to pray for each other's security. I want to pray for all my brothers and sisters, every single person that's here, that you guys have a safe and a fantastic day, and that you come right back tomorrow for Monday. And that's right, 6 o'clock, same time. I want to pray for Miss Swanza. Got to pray for Audrey. I want to pray for Sweet RV Adventures. Jack, got to pray for Liberty and Justice. Batty Lynn, Angels Among Us, Collective. That's right, Miss Swanza, praying for you too, Brian. Miss Petty, can't forget about Ad Range, Luigi, PMTV, Adam, can't forget about Jeffrey Spilker, Audrey, Zion's Choice. Who else we got? Frederick, Miss Swanza, Colessive, Beyond, Mary Tanner, Jelena, can't forget about Zion's Choice, Terry, Batty Lynn, my sister always holding it down, Kendra Walker, checked out, Amanda, okay, Ad Range, Liberty and Justice, Miss Swanza, Max, we got Batty Lynn in the building, can't forget about my brother Teddy Marcel, can't forget Jelena. Who else we got? Miss Swanza, Jeffrey, Terry, Ad Brains, Batty, Mary Tanner. Can't forget about Sam Champion. Also Justin. Can't forget about Mark Dorfman, Colessive, Angels Among Us, Winter Rising. Can't forget about Justin. Can't forget about Jordan. Can't forget about my brother Teddy. Can't forget about Terry. Also show massive love for everybody who couldn't make it here today. Dot Focus. Yes, Harley, we remember you and we love you too. I got a lot of names I remember. Zion's Choice, Batty. Who? Wait a minute. What about Mega Dub? There you go, Miss Keisha, brand new coming through. Can't wait till you get a glove. I will be sending them out soon. Just stay active and stay moving, and you'll grab one too. Who else we got up in the building? Okay, making sure that we get everybody. Dustin, we got everybody. Just gonna make sure those prayers get out. Jeffrey Spilker, my brother. Thank you so much. Can't forget about Batty as well as Rebecca Lanyan Bueno. Anybody who's dealing with any sort of medical situations right now. Also, Miss Swanza, we want to pray for your sister as well, that she gets through this tragic time. 55 Coffee House Lisa, thank you for popping in real quick and making sure I remembered you. Very important asset to the show. Teddy, you as well. Yes, you guys, that's how we're doing it today. Adam, thank you as well. Luigi. That's right, you guys. We did it. We made it. That was Sunday, Purple Sunday. How'd you like the show? If you did, your last chance to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell to let people know that we're on, and you double tap that screen to get those likes up, because we're going to be right back, 6 o'clock in the morning, right back here. Same bat channel, same bat station, and same bat time. I got to go, because you know what I got to do. More trending topics, more current events, and I got to keep on making sure that we're up to date on all the information that's out here. Hope you guys really had a good day today, and I hope you had a good show from the health and wellness selection as well. We're going to work out much more. Hope you got a lot out of it. And until tomorrow, y'all know what I'm going to say. Y'all could have went anywhere. But the fact of the matter that you came here to our bottom line to chill, I appreciate you. So until tomorrow, 6 a.m., get 'em. Peace.